Start a poll. We're not starting no fucking poll, bro. What is that? What does that one do? Top chat, live chat. Boom. Pa, 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 pa. Woo. Look at the flag. That's sick. That is fucking cool, bro. That is fucking cool. Ba-da, ba-ba-ba, ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, ba-ba. Oh, someone's come in. I'm just fucking around with this filter. Look at that. Hey, Woodsy. I know, mate. I was just fucking around with this filter. I just like the way the flag looked, bro. Yeah, mate. What the fuck's going on with the camera? I know. Yeah, I just thought I'll put it all the way over there, and I just like the way the flag was all outlined there. It looked deadly. How you going, buddy? Tomorrow off, eh? You work today, bud? So do you live in Newcastle, or do you live like in the surrounding area? I didn't mind Newcastle, eh? When I did get the chance to go, like go there and party on the weekends and stuff when I was down at Singo, man. It was a fucking nice joint. But it was the fucking 90s, eh? So it might have changed heaps, eh? Well, I thought it was glitched, yeah, tomorrow off. Nah, it wasn't glitched. I was just fucking around the fielders. So I'm just fucking here with my mix, mate. Fucking shoes. Oh, 6 people in the house. Thanks for popping in. Who's there? Let thou be known. I'm in Raymond Terrence. So is Jack. Raymond Terrence. Well, I don't really know. I know where the beach was, and I remember that on the way to the beach there was this like left where we could full drive and all the sand dunes and stuff. This is the 90s, a long time ago. Hey, bub, can you just get me like a pair of scissors, please? So, Jack, let's go with you close. 8 in the house. What's up? Everyone have a good day today? Good Saturday? I see Hookster was cruising around. Hey, Catherine. Super, how are ya? Hey, Catherine, g'day. I know you've been speaking to Mel a lot. She's been loving it. Thanks. She's been loving it. She's just smiling at me then. Yeah. Yeah, nice cruisy day today. What time is it over there, bro? It is. It's about 8:30, 8:25 or something like that, mate. Hey, Chris. How you going, buddy? I've been looking for an email from you, mate. I haven't got one. I just want to make sure the email was right, mate. How are you going? How's your chest? How's it all? Shell 12. Come on. Get the fuck out of here. Who's that? I'm going, hey daddy. Who the fuck's that? Yeah, you're not my daughter, mate. Hi, Chris, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, Kath. Let's speak Australian. So I'm trying to plate me, mate. We're going to go down the Tin Can Stub, the pub, but it's your Wally Grout, your shout, so you better bring some red cash. Before we go, though, we're going to need Dad and Dave a shave, and then comb the Yogi Bear, the hair. And on the way, we're going to get a dog's eye pie with some dead horse sauce. And then we'll hit the Frog and Toad the road. Hookstar! I was watching it down in Adelaide there, mate. Geez, I've been a long time since I've been down through there, man. It was really cool. And I like that jacket you had on, bro. That was sick. Bombastic side-eye. Ew. Sorry, it's fucking hotty. I've got a wood fire. And I've got it pumping. Hi, Hookie. Yeah, had 2 stints in steel pain, especially arm. I think I'm getting out tomorrow, righto, mate. Fuck. Shout out from Malaysia. Hey, g'day, Malaysia. Shout out to Malaysia. Hey, Topsy, haven't seen you for ages, bro.
How's your airline going?
Angelino cussing, mate. I'm sorry. I put on here not for children. So, and I swear like a trooper. I don't mean to. It's just
Piss off.
you know, bro. You know, Australians. We're good for it. Hello, Grandpa. I'm not a grandpa yet, but thanks. What day? And Andy, no cussing. Sorry, mate. You'll be cussing here. Gunja Army, mate. Yeah, that's it. I didn't know if it was Gunja or Gangster. I couldn't quite see it because you're side on. G'day, mate. Oh, fuck. I'm going to have to bring it. Can you bring the iPad over? Oh, yeah. No cussing. Sorry, bye. Hi. Gunja Army.
Hasta luego.
Hasta luego. G'day, mate. Just scroll and finally found an Aussie. Yeah, bro. Yep. There's plenty of us. Heaps of Aussies. Especially through the weekend and the days, man. You'll find heaps of good Aussies, mate. Heaps of them. Adelaide? No, I'm not Adelaide. I'm up in Queensland, mate. Turpy lad, dada. Family-friendly channel. Oh, yeah. I mean, we talk about everything. Can you show us your tattoo? What tattoo? It's just infantry with a flag. I've got Australia here, and I've made some memories, and I've got Anzac on my lip, and I'm just like any other Aussie, mate, bits and pieces everywhere. You like a woman or a man? Andy Lee, I'm married, mate. I've been married for a long, long time, so. Yeah. Hey, Just Us, hey, Cloudscape Studio. Legends 420, yeah, bro. Hey, chat, Andy Lee was timed out, yeah. Fuck him off too, yeah. Sandra Heiner, g'day. Raymond's Terrace, isn't that near Muswellbrook? Muswellbrook. That's out of Newcastle, isn't it? Like when I used to come to Singo, I remember we used to pay the cab like $150 and he'd drive us from Singo to Newcastle and let us drink and smoke in the cab. Hey lads. And laugh out. Hey, big boy live. Laugh out, no one. Few the Anzacs, brah. India. About an hour from Muswellbrook. Okay. Wow. Have you ever been up near Singleton and seen the School of Infantry up there? Cool place. Any big plans for this year? Me? For this year? Halfway through it. I just want to get to know the community a lot more and you know, and get to know each other and that. Sweet, Chris. Hope you had a great... I did. Gary Blaze, mate. I did. Thanks for asking, bro. I had a good day today. I got to get in with... hung out with Matt for a little bit and Hookstar and... yeah, I had a really good day today. It's been great. I actually did... Because... Jack Dagger, you'll see him come on, he actually sent me a list. He's a good dude, man. He went through live and just goes, oh, you know, these are some really cool topics, but because there's so many questions, I was getting sidetracked, and he sent me like a little list to do videos, so I did 2 videos today, and when I was watching them back to upload them, fucking hell, mate, because our messengers are linked, I didn't realise, it's just going ding, 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 like every 5 minutes, and if you're wearing headphones, oh, mate, you know, I'd throw the phone at, you know. So I haven't been able to upload them. But, because I like, you can see I'm fidgety in that. It's because I like to talk and walk. You know, I love to get on the road. When I'm on the road to my family, my mum, I pace. And I don't know, it's just the way I've been. Yeah. Bung on, legends. Man, bird photo. What colour is the grass? No, what makes the grass grow? Blood, blood, blood. But that was just a G up, you know what I mean? Any big plan? Tell me, Mensa is in the chat. Mel's sitting next to me. Sweet as. Yeah, so I got some advice of Hookster and a couple of the other guys that been doing this stuff for a while, and I put up the 200 subs. So that's amazing. I didn't even realise. I think Jack or somebody came in and. So that's amazing, isn't it? You know, I'm trying to make people feel better about... I don't know, I'm just... Oh, hey, Dancer, I haven't seen you for ages. How you going, buddy? Good to see you. Hearts. I like that one, eh? That's a cool emoji. What do you call it, emoji or whatever? Yeah, so Hooks, if you're still there, what's that stream thing we do? You know, when I come up, when you're on a live, and then we get to come on the screen together? What's that called again? Stream something? Take care, Chris. What'd that say? Take care, Chris. Message me when you get home. Cheers, Denser. Denser Sop. That's me. Hey, that's Mel. Thinking of you. Aquaman, nice. Mental disorder flag behind you. What kind is that one? Are you having to go at the fucking Aussie flag, bro? I don't want to get, but if you're saying
Where are we?
this is the wrong track to be in if you're going to give shit to that flag, bro, I'm telling you right now. Sorry. StreamYard.com, that's right. I'm good, thanks, lovely. Hope you and Mel are well. Yeah, we've had a pretty good day today. Chopping up a bit of firewood. I've got the fire cranking in here at the moment. It's like fucking 40 degrees. What's it say? Bye-bye. Don't forget to hit the like, no one here. Hi, I'm Ozzy. NBA Talks, sweet as. That's awesome. Hey everyone, yoo-hoo, Mel in the chat. Aquaman was timed out. Yeah, fuck. Don't be that flag there. Ooh.
Don't start him.
Yeah, don't start them. So, yeah, I was just saying, I uploaded a few videos. I was going to, but then I was listening to it back, and it's like ding for the messages, all the fucking, like, I had the, the notifications on, and it was horrible to listen to, so I have to have a play with that, but, yeah. Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. Oi, oi, oi. 21. Oh, that's pretty good. I was just, want to come on here and, hey, Dale. Hey, Catherine Gangster. Hey, Dale. He's my mate. He lives out here. He's a mad guy, man. He's a really cool dude, man. I'm trying to get him on. Hey, Steve. How are you, brother? And, shout out to Natasha. Oi, 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 Woodsy.
NBA Talks. Hi, I'm Ozzy.
Yeah, I saw that. G'day, Cobber. There you go, mate. I was just saying before, they're going, do you speak English or do you speak, what is it, Spanian? And I'm like, Australian. And I'll do it again. We're going to get the China plate,
Oh,
me
for
mate.
fuck's sake, don't.
And we're going down the Tin Can Stub, the pub. But it's your Wally Grout, your shout. So you better bring some red rash, cash. But before we go, we're going to have a dad and Dave, a shave, and then comb the Yogi Bear, the hair. And then we're going to get a dog's eye pie for some dead horse sauce. And then we'll hit the Frog and Toad, the road. You're Northern Territory, I'm from Victoria. No, mate, I'm in Queensland, man. If you're going to travel to go to Fraser Island and do that mad trip that everybody wants to do, I'm right where the ferry gets on the Fraser Island, pretty much. Tin Can Bay, Rainbow Beach, I'm in that area. That's 35, 40 k's, like 60 k's north of Gympie.
Yeah, it's called Nanya.
It's Mel goes, it's called Nanya. Nanya business. Well, fuck, that's right, I got a cuppa here. Yeah, so, fuck, I had a really good talk with Hookster today. I was really enjoying that. We had some good conversations over there. Anyone want to start a topic or something like that we want to discuss? Maybe not get too political, or I just subbed the Hook. Yeah, Hook's to, yeah, Dancer. Hook, mate, that's a great community over there, man. I try to get over there as much as I can. It's awesome. I always have a great time. Can you watch the Big Bad Wolf music vid, please? I'll donate ID, you do. Donate what? Don't need to donate anything to me
Okay,
at all. And I don't really know what you mean. Someone help me out. That the Big Bad Wolf. Is that the what's the time from fucking One for Warriors? What's the time, Mr. Wolf? That one? Sucks skulls. Dark Side. What's up, my boy? Here you go, mate. Excuse me. I'm the cuppa. J Dog Leopard sent a lot of 1-0s.
A rocket.
So, it's a good Saturday night. The R Squad, hey, are you high, bro? Well, I like 420. You know, that helps me, it levels me out. I drink a lot of cuppa. I'm a very fidgety guy. You know, I've got anxiety, like when I'm sitting down just by myself, my legs fucking going, and I've had a pretty like hectic, hyper-vigilant life. It's hard to turn it off. I need some weed. You got some? Yeah, I do, but what can I do? English or Spanish? Australian.
No hablas español.
I spent time on TikTok with Pato last night. It's a whole different world over there. I haven't got TikTok, and I don't know. Next one to move is gay. Come on, me. You're my nigger. Nah, you made me say the N-word, didn't you? I'm your brother. Can you watch the Big Bad Wolf music vid, please, and I'll donate. It's all good, man. We like to chat here and throw a topic at me, but I'm not going to. Yo, I'm from Wild, Queensland. Dark Side, what state are you from? Australia. I see the flag, yeah, Queensland. I'm up on the Fraser Coast, up Tin Can Bay. Did you get on the heroin in Afghanistan? Fuck no. I've never got on the heroin. I've never got on any drugs ever. I mean, I was 22 years in the army, mate, getting piss tested all the time.
Say bottle of water.
You know, so fuck that. You don't want to be in a war zone and be drugged out. Fuck that. Like, excuse my French, but you don't want to be. You want to be sharp, mentally sharp, every fucking day.
How would you do that?
What's that? Say bottle of water. Bottle of water. I'm white. Yay, I'm in Queensland. Yay, Queenslander, banana bender. Woo! Catherine, you're fucking awesome. Thanks. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, thanks, Catherine, for putting Hookster up there. That's awesome, man.
You get to Tin Can
Yeah,
Bay,
Hookstagram, it's great. He's knowledgeable. He's got a great message. He's awesome, man. And we're getting great discussions. Today we're talking about whether Australia should have domestic flights to New Zealand, therefore not needing a passport, like you're flying from, say, Brisbane to Sydney, right? And I think, bloody oath, I think that should be the case. Thanks, bro. No, yeah, bloody oath, bro. I wish I was in Australia. It's the best country in the world. Fuck the trolls out tonight. I don't care about trolls, bro.
Get them.
Pug listener. I don't care about any trolls, whatever. But just don't give shit about that. Don't shit on the fucking flag, man. That's just, I won't take that shit, mate. No way. They definitely are too. Still the best country. Like this is my favourite. It's like Australia, but in the map of Australia.
You see this, say g'day, mate.
Who did?
Mayo.
Did I miss something? If you see this, say g'day, mate. Well, g'day, mate. Yeah. Cool ink. Oh, me? Yeah. It's just shit. It's nothing, you know, I've never spent lots of money on my tattoos. They just all mean shit to me, though. They're all, you know, it all just means cool stuff. And that's like, you know, what's it called? The chemical molecule for THC. My daughter tattooed that. She was practicing tattooing. I said, I want you to tattoo this. Yeah. Yeah, child of people with no wife, no life, no friends. That's why they get on here to cause trouble. Yeah, I don't care. Australia is the absolute best place on earth. Say that loud and proud. Preach, my man. Preach, Hookster. Hookster, you got to get over to mate. He's a legend. He's the best. Hello, cat. That's my missus. Yeah, get lost because he's a pussy pug.
No, he gets lost. Because I picked up pugs.
What time is it, I guess? Yeah, about 8:47. And it's full. So don't come here. That's right. We're full. No space. Did you make friends with Afghan soldiers? Yeah, mate. Yeah, for sure. Bloody oath. Oh, yeah. They're guys just like you and I. You know what I mean? They're people that don't believe in that extremist crap. You know, they believe in love and peace, and they just want to provide for their family and live a bloody life just like anyone. You know, they're no different at the end of the day. You know, and so we're trying to help them fight the good fight, mate. It's really hard. So, yeah. But the way Joe Biden pulled out, anyone that helped the coalition or helped us at all, they're all dead now, unfortunately. It's sad, but they're dead. It's fucked. I don't want to go there again, yeah. Have I missed any there? Oh, T-Matt. I was watching you play that GTA 5. I was there quickly, but I had to go and fucking get some dinner for Josh and, what else did I do? Yeah, chopping firewood and shit. Much luck, brother. Have a top night, everyone. Thanks, Matt. How are you going? Yeah, I'm going good, bro. I'm going real good today. Have you seen Esha? No, I don't know who Esha is. Streaming got the bounce. Yeah, you're streaming too. I've seen you over there, bro. You're still on later on. When I finish, I'll come and pop over. 95% of all people just want to live in peace. Yep, I'd agree with that. And why the hell wouldn't he? Hey, Mel, good to see you in the chat. Shall I turn the camera?
No,
Do I dare do it? The withdrawal was terrible. GG, disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. It's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It was horrible to see all those people trying to, oh, mate. Yeah. Say hi, Maya. Hey, Maya. How are ya? Awesome it wasn't cold and wet in this, eh? No, it's beautiful during the day here, eh? It's really nice during the day, but once that sun drops, because we had a lot of rain in the summertime here, in the autumn, so the ground's sort of still damp. It's never dried out properly, and now that cold's dropped. It's really different. Esha means yes. What you reckon about Arkan? What? Are you talking to Pig Latin or whatever that is? Eshe. What's Eshe?
Means yes.
Elche. Is that lad or no? What's lad? LA. Oh, I'm not good at that shit,
Eshe.
bro. Yeah, Chaymat. Yeah, thanks, Catherine. Yeah, put it up Chaymat too. Great community, great dude. There's Eshe. Eshe, what's Eshe? Well, Josh was just taking me through it before. I'm not good with that stuff.
It's Spanish.
Good from far north Queensland. Far north Queensland. I've been up in far north. It depends how far north. You know, Townsville's not that far north. I think it's far,
That
but
is Adelaide.
it's not even. What's it?
That's what
That is Adelaide. It is Woodsy, Adelaide.
Elche is chill. It is.
Elche is chill. That's.
We learned that from
I
Spain.
know what a sachet is.
I know.
Touche. On that note, Hookster, this is dangerous doing it on this live because I might cough my absolute butt. It's Saturday night and I feel alright.
20.
And Hookster is. I know what a sachet is. Sachet, yes. Dude, tell me some more. It's very old Pig Latin. How old is that? And who started that? Like,
Gold Spanish.
yeah, I
Get you.
remember going into town and they're all, all the young fellas, like, the lads, and they had their hat and they're wearing all the gear with the fucking bag and the weird shoes and they're walking around like, and Dad's like, Josh was like, Dad, they're Eshes. They're Eshe. What the fuck is an Eshe? I was like, I didn't understand what it was. And get your medical card, bro. Yeah, we'll see. Have you? I've got a gold. Because I'm a returned veteran and I've got some bullshit. I got a gold DVA card, so I get free medical, free dental, free everything, bro. Pig is not that old. Hi, I'm good. Thanks from far north Queensland. How far north? Pig is not that old. Yeah, I've never really heard of it. Eh? Cypress Hill says Eshe in a song. Okay, I thought it was Mexican term for young thugs. Okay. Yeah, when Josh said they're Eshes, I was like, what, are they from Spain or Portugal or something? 80s, 90s, I reckon. Okay. Like, I've never even heard of it until, Josh picked me on the Spaniard once because I seen a 4-minute video of him showing you how to fight someone with a knife, and I thought, oh, he's got some pretty good points there. Like the way he was teaching to put your foot and where to hit and stuff. I was like, oh yeah, who's this lad? And then I thought he was a bit of a dick, and then I was like, I don't know, he got a good message. And then I went to Chaos Chronicles, and I was like, oh man, and then I got to Pato, and then Pato was like, okay, I can get behind this guy. This guy's got a good message, man. I can get behind this, and I support Pato hard. Like financially, everything. I try to get it. I really want to help, and that's why we're doing these podcasts every Tuesday. He just sent me the link again before. And if you have a look over on Pato's page, he's got merch out, the cool YouTube shirt with his little sayings on it. However, if somebody can put Pato's channel up and just pop over there and have a look at his merch and help him out, he's a good dude, man. He's an awesome artist, At first I was like, I just looked at it and it was too much. But now to get to know him and watch him paint and you look into it, man, it's very expressive. He's very creative. Very creative. Medical cannabis card, man, you can get it online. Oh, mate, email me that stuff, Shaggy. I mean, I'm new to all this stuff, bro, When I was in the army, I used to smoke a bit of the synthetic, the chronic, and but the first time I had it, I gave near cans. Okay, so yeah, you're up there, bloody oath, the Port Douglas. So, because Cooktown's really halfway up Queensland. Enjoyed your chat with Pato, subbed and liked, my man. Meow meow. Thanks, bro, I appreciate it. No, Pato's good. Like, I want to get over there and help, get his channel going on that, and try and, because I know a lot of young fellas look up to Pato, and rightly so, he's got a lot to express, and he's sending them in a good direction now. Like, don't what I fucking did. Most important things in your life are family, mates, loved ones. And put your best foot forward and try to be kind to people. But remember, people mistake kindness for weakness sometimes. Okay? So don't ever do that mistake. Just because someone's being kind doesn't mean they're weak of any sort at all. It means they're a better, I reckon they're stronger of a person. Because it's harder to go over the top and be nice to people, you know what I mean? But when you do it and you see the little, they're like, oh, like he said it overly. It starts a good message, I think, I've been to many places where it's so sad and fucked, so like, it's like, let's just be good to each other, man, because we live in a country that we're so lucky to live here, some of the places and things I've seen, man, overseas, it's horrific. It's just fucking horrific. Like, it's horrible, yeah. Enjoyed your chat, yeah, okay, well, I'm a bit behind, 70 at least, Hookster, hey, Dad. That's not my son or my daughter, so. Owen McDonald, hi, G. Nick Hand. That's my Mrs. Medical Online delivered from Vic, $14.90 a gram. I don't know, is that what's $14.90 a gram? What's that? So, a gram and a half is usually $25, 3.5 is 50. So what's that, like $30 for a 50 or something like that? Sub the Paddles channel, guys. Yeah, thanks, Catherine. Yeah, well, it's true, but no stress, no paranoia. Right. JW147 synth. Oh, yeah, I'll tell you about the synth. Fuck, I was just bored sitting here, and I was about to start texting ya. Hi, Jack. Thanks for the text, bro. That was great. She's in the comments over here helping me. Went through and I did the van video, and then I thought, fuck, what I'm doing, I'll do another one, and I did when I stole the Kadusha's cup. And it was really good, and I was just watching them back just to make sure it was okay, and that I had the messages on, and Mel's was linked to my phone, so it's just going ding, 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 ding the whole time, and I didn't realise till I put it on, I was like, oh, you can't watch this. If you've got headphones on, you're going to fucking shoot me. Near Innsvale. Cops can't do shit. I don't care about that, No, it just us. That's my wife, just us. Hi, Jack. I'm bored. I'm chatting you. Hello, Kitty. You from Korea? Forgot to say thanks for chatting to Pato for me the other day, but I still haven't heard back from him since I made the transaction. So still unsure what's going on, but yeah, thanks. He just said that he was going to check his bank to see if he had your address, I think it was. And if he didn't, then he was going to get me to get it off you. I have to go back and look at that text, but yeah, he just said he's going to check his bank account and see if your address there, if that means anything, would he? Family country. Australia? Mate, like most of Australians will live within fucking, 90 k's of the coast, My twin, Mel's got a twin brother. He's a jockey and he lives up in Innsvale. Where are you, mate? I'm on the Fraser Coast. Like Wide Bay, but I fall under the Fraser Coast Council, so I'll pay my rates to the Fraser Coast. Hi, Jack, that's me, missus. I live near there. Sunny Coast, yeah. Nice, mate. That was a rough couple of nights. Hi, Chris. Hey, Steve, how are you, bro? Say hi to your missus, Natasha. Do you have any other cool stuff like Saddam's marble? Fuck. Oh, yeah. I mean, I got prayer mats that I fucking took off, off an extremist. And I use it as my fucking doormat. I'll show you that if you want. I got a jumpsuit, so when we caught somebody that was a high-value target or someone we thought needed to be interrogated, we put them in jumpsuits and give them Qurans. So I got one of the Qurans we used to give them, and I got an orange jumpsuit we put them in. Maya Bullock, where am I? I'm on the Fraser Coast. I'll help you sort the medical. And that was my daughter. Who was that, Steve? Who was your daughter?
Yeah.
We don't want to offend her, mate. Bloody hell, she's welcome here. Hey, Steve's daughter.
Oh, shit.
What?
Was that the one that got timed out?
Oh, really? I don't know. Mel just said near Rainbow. Yeah, we're near Rainbow Beach. Steve, who was? Yeah, that's Melbourne. And you see Just Us come up, that's my missus. The story on the river with the bodies in it and getting shot at, mate. I was on the edge of my seat listening to your stories, bloody. Cheers, mate.
Fuck.
Cheers, bro. I mean.
The chick went, hi, Daddy.
Oh, hi, Daddy.
So I timed her, but she was talking to Steve.
Okay, sorry, well, Mel, just onto that. Sorry, mate, we'll fix it. As soon as that comes off, we'll fix that up, brother. I'll give her a spanner even. I'll go fossicking in that area. What are you fossick for? Because I live right on the forestry. You know, pretty much I live right on the forestry, and it goes all the way to Tin Can. I want someone to show me, you know, stuff in the forestry like mushrooms and shit. I got about 12 Oz from 2 girls this year. 12 Aussies. Okay. Mainly. I sent him my address and email. Oh, okay. Sweet. I'll tell him that on a text tonight because he sent me the link for Tuesday night's podcast. And I'll confirm that and I'll just say, Woodsy emailed you. Because sometimes he takes a while to get to his emails. You got playing cards. Oh, Saddam's playing cards? Mate, I got like 10 decks, and what did I do? I gave them to my mates, my friends, and my family, mate. Never kept any for my fucking self. But I have something really cool that I'm really proud of. It's my most prized possession. I've shown some people what it is. But I did have the playing cards, man. Sorry, Steve. Shit, that's Mel. No, she's on my phone. Laugh out loud. Okay. Papa Pupley, hello. Katrina Kuman, Jashi Ram. I don't speak that. Is that Indian? Fossick for mushrooms? Is that what you're fossick for? Love for India. Hey, mate. India, that's sick. Snap, you said it. Snap, you said it. Hey, Chris, if you kick a tin along, would you get to Tin Can Bay? What's that joke? I seen your mother walking down the other day, kicking a tin. I said, what you doing? She said, I'm moving. Oh my God, you're an Australian. Oi, oi, oi. 1 flag, 2 flag, 3 flag, 4 flag. And
Got a wrangle.
sorry, Steve. I was the one who timed your daughter out once Chris said it wasn't his.
I did too.
Yeah, so did Mel. Sorry, mate. Pablo Puppy Zone. Truck Bowl. What's up, chat? Not, mate. Got to wrangle tin lids. Ah, the tin lids. Beautiful kids. Go spend some time with the cheese and kisses, the missus, the trouble and strife, the wife. Hi from Victoria. Hey, Victoria. It's bloody cold down there, mate. I've done a lot of time in Victoria. Puckapungle. All out through there.
I'm going for 30.
I'm Aussie too. Hey, bro. That's sweet as. Yeah, so in the army, about 2011, when they first brought out the synthetic, the Chronic it was called Chronic, and we could get it from a news agency at Arana Hills in Brisbane. And we just got told, hey, legend, hey, Adam, how are you, mate? I know, right? KFC or Macca's. I am partial to a Zinger burger, and I don't mind a Big Mac. Big Mac. Mel goes Sizzler. 100%. What story from infantry that has stuck with you since?
Fucking hell.
From infantry? Right, that was 100 days of some of the hardest training I ever did. It was all the good stuff I did, mate. Because all the bad things I did with the boots and the towel getting bashed and the 66 getting smashed across my back and then the spiders and then seeing, you know, one of our mates get fragged by a grenade on a grenade range because he threw it and it fall out the back of you. You wouldn't think, how the fuck, if you're about to throw a grenade, you're like this, right? You got your form and you're like, identify the target. Grenade, throw grenade now. You know, and you're going to give it to her. This guy did it, and it just rolled off the back of his fingers, and the pin dropped, and he went straight down there, and they just dived, like, straight flat. And he got fragged in his calf, his hammy, and on his webbing, he's got a water bottle, the Cups canteen, and the shrapnel went through that side. Cups canteen, water bottle, Cups canteen, and into his kidney. But he was out of training for 2 weeks, and he was back, man. So that was and when we blew the fucking kangaroo, we blew a 5-foot Eastern Grey Roo up with a fucking claymore. A claymore. This thing went like 30, 40 meters in the air. Start like this, and then when it sort of hit its peak, it started to separate and just rain down. It's almost like it went through a mincer. It was crazy. It was the first time I seen the claymore in action. I was like, wow. It's 7 degrees down here. It's fucking cold here, man. I got my shirt off because I've got a wood fire inside, and so I just pumped it full of wood. through the steel of the Cups canteen. Yeah, both sides. So we went Cups canteen, water bottle, Cups canteen, and into his kidney. But he was 3-4 feet away from it. You know, it just shows you if you can get down really, really low, even close. You know, the chances of the shrapnel going flat, it sort of looks like this. You know. Oh, what happened there, Catherine? Someone just got fucking told. Oh, 40 G's was timed. Damn. Yeah, so that was in infantry training. And another thing was the first time you do live fire section attacks. So all these, section attacks, 'cause you might get engaged when you're on an aggressive patrol. You're on an aggressive, we call it aggressive, when we got an area of operations like a 5 kilometre by 5 kilometre by 5 kilometre square, right? So when we get like, say, 100 kilometres, it's broken down into 5 by 5, and we send infantry sections and all different teams into those areas, and they'll have like 2 weeks to comb every inch of that area. They're looking for intelligence, weapon caches, everything, right? Everything. Dizzy chizzy, no one gives a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. They can't upset me or anything. I don't give a fuck, bro. Is this airsoft, bro? I don't do airsoft, mate. I fuck around at the backyard with airsoft, but nah. Did you ever hear of the run into the Ben? Yeah, I know Ben Robert Smith, mate. I know him personally, RS, bro. I've fucking boxed with him. I was over in Afghan when he got his VC, man. And I'm good mates with Mark Donaldson, too. I was invited to his wedding. No cap. You're so interesting. Am I? Sweet. From now on, if there's proper stupid, hide from channel. What? Yep. From now on, if they're proper stupid, hide them from the channel, Catherine. Yeah, mate, I don't care. As long as they're not giving shit to you, your family, or this flag. And this flag, they'll have to try and turn into something digital and jump into the phone. Boxed him and then wedded him. No, dude, he's 6'7". Yeah, I'm 5'10", 5'11". But it's all right, I could get inside, but we were just fucking sparring, man, it's just something different in a war zone, go to the gym, take your shit off, get in PT gear. It's funny, RS, right, before he did the selection course and went to SASR into the Sabre Squadrons, he was at 3RER in Sydney as an infantry soldier, right? And him and my best mate, or one of my best mates, Jed Wheeler, who I was an RI with, and that's how I met RS through Jed Wheeler. Jed Wheeler was a boxer on the outside. He had 299 amateur fights, mate, on video too, and he'd won like 270 of them, mate. And so he was a boxing coach too. So he was boxing, was Ben the real deal, mate. Ben Robert Smith, mate, he is a fucking weapon. He is the real deal, mate. Mate, this guy, that was pinned. Him and his section were pinned behind a small brick wall, about 6 foot long and about 2.5 feet. They were in a fruit orchard or an apple orchard, or there was a fruit orchard, and they got dropped in the middle of 100 Taliban. They were looking for a high-value toilet in the village, but because there was his only cover, he'd left all his, because when a high-value target moves around Afghan, they move around with like 100, 110 fighters, right, to look after him. And they were coming in to patrol in the village, but they were all there, and the intelligence from the Yanks was wrong, and they got dropped right in the middle. As soon as they hit the ground, you pretty much got 100 guys opened up on these 4 dudes in one spot with a couple of RPKs, really heavy Russian machine guns. And the wall was crumbling, and they were dead. They were fucked. And RS just said, catches on the flip side, and was going to, suicide, mate, pretty much. He's going to take the fire away so these boys could make a manoeuvre and live, right? But he's a weapon, bro. And he ran straight at that first machine gun. And he got there, and as he jumped over the brick wall, mate, he fucking kicked this guy, the guy in the machine gun in the bottom, nearly kicked his fucking jaw off. And when he landed, he pulled his M4 around, 2 in his chest, 2 in the next chest, and he just ran to the next gun pit. And he's just taking dudes out all the way up this ridge line, while the 3 blokes, and he's patrol commander. I'm not going to say his name because he still serves. And I served with him in Charlie Company. We lived in a pit together for all our time when we were doing jungle training, right? He said, fuck it, up the gut section attack. So they threw grenades and they started firing and moving up through the fruit orchard. Ben Robert Smith is running up the ridge line here on the edge of where the machine gun pits are, just taking them out. The four of them met up the top of the hill. None of them injured. 100 and something dead Taliban. And Ben Robert Smith killed probably, 60 or 65 of those guys himself. And he got the Victoria Cross for that. And just to let you know how big the Victoria guys, you don't know that. Good, trust me, get later in the week felling trees in those White House. What the fuck? Felling of your choice for a year, so I can't even throw. It hasn't taken long as the answer to grow interesting people, Chris and Mel.
What?
I reckon we're interesting, babe.
I'm making soup.
We don't really hang with anybody, because the army's not a job, it's a lifestyle. So you have this lifestyle, you're sort of disconnected to the rest of the world. It hasn't taken long, has it, Dancer to grow interesting people? I just read that again, fuck. Dead-Eye Donny! Oh, I missed Dead-Eye Donny, he's in there, he's in the house. Big live, he's a supporter, mate. He gets into everybody's lives, he supports bro, the 420, he supports everyone, man. Young fella there, he was asking me heaps of questions about the army. Dead-Eye Donny, bro. I always loved that photo you got. It looks like you're on a motorcycle or something. Helmet's best emoji, yeah. I'm making soup, aka I do not. I don't think good trust. Oh, dude, what is that? Sore eye on the right. What are those White House and Long Ride Alex address? I don't understand what you're talking about. Babe, can you read that? Let's see what that. See if you picked that up. Spam. Yeah. So anyway, the Victoria Cross. What's so beautiful about the Victoria Cross? The medal itself is made from the weapons that the Anzacs caught from the enemy from World War One. All the barrels were taken off and they melted those barrels down, and that's what they make the Victoria Cross out of, right? Usually, the Victoria Cross is given posthumously. That means usually when you're dead is when you get awarded the Victoria Cross, because that's what it usually takes. That type of bravery where, you're like, I'm gonna probably die, but I'm gonna get to that gun pit and I'm gonna save my mates. Victoria Cross is total disregard for your own life. That's what it is. Total disregard for your own life. The ultimate sacrifice, What a fucking hero. But it doesn't stop there. Ben Robert Smith does not have the Victoria Cross. He also has the Medal of Gallantry. So his name and title is Ben Robert Smith, MG, VC. Okay? And the Medal of Gallantry is the second highest medal for valor. And that's another crazy fucking story in itself. And then you got Mark Donaldson. Mark Donaldson's VC is unbelievable what he did. The Americans couldn't believe it, what he did. Do you understand what Mark Donaldson did to get his Victoria Cross?
Like, move on, you busy man.
What?
I said, move on, you busy man.
I don't care. I want to tell this story. Why I didn't know that, how they make the Victoria Cross, yeah. And all Victoria Cross recipients is awarded by the Queen, now the King of England, which I don't think it should be. I think it should be awarded by the Prime Minister of Australia. I think so. Okay, and so there's 4 VC winners in Australia that are alive. Okay, Vietnam veteran Keith Payne, he had the VC. Mate, that guy is a hero. He was Special Forces training the South Vietnamese to fight the Viet Cong. And the VC came into his camp that he was training and he told all the South Vietnamese to get out of there, and he took them on and fought them himself and won, mate. And he was over there to be training. He wasn't even meant to be getting into it. So Keith Payne, insane. Ben Robert Smith, insane. Mark Donaldson touches me differently. What Mark Donaldson did is incredible. He was in a convoy. They were in a convoy. They just finished getting a high value target. And they're moving through a low area. Jackie's my best friend. He didn't even realise we got into it until... Is that about me?
I'm fucking flying.
Yeah, so Mark Donaldson, they're in a convoy after doing a job, right? And they're coming down through a low point, but it's got high sides. You know when you go a road like that, like they've cut through not like a mountain, like a hill. So the road's low, but there's like, you know, you look up 40, 50 metres on each side, right? Well, they was laying in ambush. The Taliban were laying in ambush, right? And what they did, they waded through. They wanted to get the last two vehicles because it can start chaos because half the convoy's through. They've got to turn around and it's a really easy way to get to. They're trying to get your vulnerability. Mate, they had an interpreter, so an Afghani. He's an Afghani interpreter, right? And he got shot. He got shot twice in the arm and in the lung. So he's got a sucking chest wound, and he's rolled out of the back of the Humvee, and he's on the road. Don't get me wrong, he's still a pussy. I love her. It's awesome. We just play together all day, man. We just chill. We're best friends. Mel and I are best friends. We've been together since 1996, man. You know, we've got 2 kids, 24 and 22. And now, you know, I spent 22 years fucking serving hard, you know, like putting Mel and the kids through shit. I was fucking chasing everything. I was fucking in Dampier Archipelago chasing fucking drug smugglers. I went to school SIGs and became fucking expert in satellite, how to exploit communication networks. I went to Afghan twice, I went to Iraq, I went to fucking Bougainville, I went to Kapuka and trained recruits for 2 years. I tried to do everything, you know what I mean? And Mel stood by my side every step of the way. Every step of the way, solid as a rock. I dragged her every 2 years, I'm dragging her all over the country, mate, kids in different schools. Thinking, fuck. She's like, we're serving our country, babe. You know?
Joyce, you knocked me up.
What did you say?
Don't say that.
What did you say?
I said, didn't have a choice, you knocked me up.
She goes, didn't have a choice, she knocked me up. We got to 96, Sarah wasn't born until 2000. Chris, have you watched the movie Heiner Road? It's a mad movie and I reckon you'd love it. I haven't, bro, but I recommend it from you guys. Yeah, for sure, we're all sort of peas in the pot here. Puppy. Yes, good on ya. Gosh, mate, like that. Don't come every day. Couple legends. Mate, what I see, what's wrecked the world, I think, is access to pornography. I've already got on my thing, access to pornography. I think young men, they can just get on a phone and it's bang there. And then they think this is the way women want to be treated. It's all bullshit. You know, I mean, but it's bullshit, man. You know what I mean? It's not real. And then you got these dating shows where, what's your body count? I'm a high value man. Like, who the fuck talks like that? What happened to seeing a chick at the coffee shop and you're like, she's all right, I'll go and ask if she wants to go and have lunch. It's a bit creepy to do that, Dave, but you don't give a fuck about a body count or how much money they're earning. You think she's a nice person and then you get along. You know what I mean? Like, it's fucking disgusting. And the young girls that are on OnlyFans, that destroys me. It destroys me. It destroys me because one day they're not going to do that anymore. And they're going to have kids, and that kid's going to be in school, and the kid's going to go and go, look, your mum's a fucking slut, and I can show ya. What's that going to do to the kids, you know what I mean? Have they thought about that yet? Perish the thought. Thanks for asking, yes. How did you meet Mel? Okay, Mel's mum and dad were in Townsville when I was posted in Townsville as a 1RAR, doing my infantry. Mel's mum and dad, because Mel's mum's a university lecturer at James Cook University, and her dad is a historian and has a degree in teaching. So they're working at the James Cook University. Mel was living in Perth, and she was just coming to Townsville to have a visit with her mum and dad. And she was there for 8 weeks. Hang on, what's he say? I had a teenager tell me FUB was for kids to learn about sex. What? What's pub? Pornhub. No way. It's just terrible. I mean, you know, if you and your family, missus, or you in the porn, whatever, you know, I mean, but I just don't like the way young guys can get on there and then it's like, you know, this cuck this and fucking all this crazy shit. Like, I've been around fucking soldiers, you know, like, you know, I've heard some fucking, you know, when you're a sergeant and you have 28 guys under you from 18 to, you hear every fucking story under the sun, right? You hear, oh, we were doing this to that chick, or doing that, or seen this, or whatever, you know what I mean? And I'd say to young fellas, don't fucking talk like that, mate, you know, because unaccompanied females, mate, we salute them, you know what I mean? We pay them utmost respect. But I'm a soldier. You know what I mean? And I love my wife, and I love my family. I'm dedicated to my country. I'm dedicated to my family. She's dedicated to me. We're solid as a rock. No one can fuck with us. Andrew Tate and men like that don't. Mate, some guys really love Andrew Tate and Tristan Tate. Well, how they make money is disgusting. They get a woman on there that looks good. This poor guy's a little bit not confident. This girl's fucking taking interest. They go, oh, I'll send her $20. And then they fuck them off, and Andrew Tate and Tristan get down there, and then they fleece this guy for all their money. Disgusting. Fucking weak cunts. And they get around all tough and kickboxer like fucking... Just Us, my new favourite guy, what a legend. I'm just like everyone else. It's just, I stand tall on my morals. It's like all the criminal stuff, all the stories and that, to me, it's not cool. You know, running into houses and doing stuff, to me, it's not cool. Like, I want to protect my fellow citizens in the country and unite. Criminals want to divide at their own expense, at their own fucking ego. It's like, fucking come to my house. Come to my house, motherfucker. I'll fucking chop you up. Tell us a story about the shittiest recruit that you had in Papuka.
I said you probably wouldn't answer that.
The shittiest recruit. Okay, the shittiest recruit I had, the worst thing you can have in the military is a fucking jack cunt, right? JC. A jack cunt, right? In jail, they'd probably call him a fucking putrid, or, you know, like, what do they use? Because we never use words under, it wasn't until I got out and started hearing people say, you know, that's a putrid gronk. I never used the word gronk or putrid and lad and that in the army, you know what I mean? It wasn't until I got out and I started, because I live in Glenwood here in the bush, there's a few crims here, right? You know, that are sort of hiding and doing, and I've nearly met them all, you know, through guns and stuff.
Gronk.
Yeah, Gronk, like, you know, when I met my cousin, because my cousin's a rebel, and if you go to my community, he's been in the rebs for 14 years. It's hard now with the consorting laws and all that bullshit. But I'd go down there, and he's like, oh, this putrid dog, fucking Gronk. And I'm like, what are all these words they're saying? You know, because I just use stuff like he's a fucking wanker, you know, or, you know, he's a fucking flog that cunt, you know, like, excuse, you know, cunt, because to me, cunt's a term of endearment. You know, he's a good cunt, you know, he's my best.
Takes a piece of shit.
Yeah. So the worst recruit is a jack cunt. Okay, so he's nearly made it through the training. He's in out of the 12 weeks, they're in week 9. And I've taken him out in the field and I'm teaching him how to dig holes and fucking live in holes, right? And how to man gum pits and how to grab a bit of dirt, hold fast and protect it for a week, right? And the routine that comes with that and the disciplines that come with that and the living that comes with that, right? There's a lot to teach them. Okay, so, and there's another person in the army we call a cock watcher. Okay, so cock watchers and jack cunts. A cock watcher is someone when a sergeant or somebody who's important comes past and they're out the front and they're fucking working hard, you know, whatever they're doing, they're like making sure they, you know, the sergeant sees me, you know, he's working hard, and I look over and that guy's going hard, right? As soon as they walk away, they sit back in the fucking corner hiding on their phone, right? Cock watcher only performs when someone. It matters, the things they're going to see him, right? And when you weed those guys out really quick, you know, just straight up, I'm like, you're a fucking cockwatcher, get the fuck over here, mate, this is what's going to happen. And by the jack cunt, okay, so his fellow recruits, and this was the worst thing, because he was a cockwatcher and a jack cunt at once. Okay, so you're digging in, right? I don't know if you guys have ever dug in, you know, the little ET tools, little entrenching tools that you'd have like on your four-wheel drive when it's bugged in the sand, it's just a short shovel. That's all you have, and you got to dig a pit. Like you got to dig a, you know, like a 6 foot, you know, up to the button of the tallest man in your pit, and it's got to be able to fight 4 people in it. And you're like this far above, and then you dig in that way. So if you're firing this way, you lived in the ground that way. So if they throw grenades in, it falls into the fighting bay, but you're in here, so it won't go off, right? So if you have fighting bays this way, the grenade could roll down. So I'm teaching them all this stuff. And as you can imagine with ET tools, and you're not allowed to rest until all that's dug in. It takes about 72 hours. Okay, so you're just digging for 72 hours, hard as, trying to get into the ground while money. It's hard work. It destroys your hands, destroys everything, man. You know, it's a humbling experience. Tell us a story. Yeah, so I'm still on this, man, because this is a Jack cock watching motherfucker. So I walk over, and he's in the pit, and he's fucking bang. He's going 10 to the dozen, right? And straight away, because I've been around fucking, I know straight away, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. How come he's going so fucking hard, right? I've done this. I'm watching the other guys, and then, you know, when you've been digging for like 7 hours, you go hard at the start, and then you fucking hit rock. And the sparks are coming off, and then you hit granite, and you might get only like 4 foot down and hit granite. Not fuck, sorry, fella in. Move 2 meters to the left, start digging again, boys. This is how it is. So he's digging hard as, and I'm straight away, I'm going, he's caught my attention. I'm not, and he's looking at me. So straight away, I'm going, okay, this comes a cock watcher. But it's to be expected at Kapooka because they're looking to be good to you. Not always a cock watcher at Kapooka because they want to, like, look, oh man, can you just give me a pat on the back? I'm doing good, you know? And you need that sometimes. But this guy's different. So I'm going to watch this cunt. And I left and I boxed it around. I sat right 50 metres behind him and I sat there and watched. And as soon as I left, he just went and sat back under the tree on his back, right? These other boys are just digging. I was like, right, I'm going to come around. If this guy jumps in the pit and starts digging, I don't know. I walk back around, he sees me coming, he jumps in the pit, he's fucking going 10 to the does again. All right, sweet. I'm like, you going well? I walk back around, and it's starting to get dark now, so stand to, they stop, they're all watching out. Stand down, start digging. You're just digging through the night, right? Just digging all night, all day. And it's night time. And in the combat ration pack, you have certain things that you do not fuck with them, and you have M&Ms. You never take a man, you just don't fuck with a man other than another soldier's food, right? Just don't fuck with another soldier's food, simple as that. And you have like PK chewing gum. There's a few things they put in the ration pack that you just go, fuck, that feels a little normal. You can shut your eyes and have an M&M and go, you know, fuck, I'm at home for a second. But the rest of it's tin canned, crappy shit. It's just stuff to give you, you know, enough energy to get you going. You know, to keep your shitting right, to make sure you're getting the right amount of carbs and all that crap. It tastes like horse's shit, but it's what your body needs, right? But they throw in nice things like a little bit of chocolate and that. It's night time, right? These guys are digging. That cunt is watching me. I'm sitting there watching him. I'm like 10 metres away, 20 metres away, mate, and I've got night vision right there, right? And I've got an IR light, so I'm lighting these guys up. They can't see it. I've got night vision. And this guy crawls over to his other 2 mates' packs, takes out the army chocolate out of one, goes to his other, while these guys are digging, goes over to his other mate's pack, takes his M&Ms, goes back over to his pack, hides under, sculls the M&Ms, smashes the chocolate, and the boys come over and go, mate, you know, we've been digging hard, can you dig while we out of feed? And he's like, oh, fuck it, and he starts arguing with them. Now, I'm doing my fucking nut. I just watched this guy just rip his mates off, and it's week 9. The whole thing, all I promote is mateship, right? It's all about your mate. Everything about being a soldier is about the man, a woman, right and left of you, right? It's not about you, it's about you performing at your best to protect those two. Because he's performing at his best to protect me and the other guy, right? And that's the way it is. You know, and I know that if I fucking get my leg blown off and I need tourniquet, I know he can put me on my shoulder and run with me. I know it. We practice it. And he knows the same with me and all the way, you know what I mean? You've got this team that's, like I said, it's easier to do hard things when you're doing it for someone else. It's like imagine your wife or your kids. You do anything for them. Yeah, you do anything. You do fucking anything. I do anything, right? For my wife and kids. It's that same thing. They're on the level of my wife and kids. Right? Out there. This is the family we have. That's what sometimes we act like a bunch of wide. 9 of us will come out and we're all whinging and you know the missus will go, you sound like a bunch of old moles. Listen to yous. It's because we live, shit, cry, fucking, you know, we sit in the rain for weeks together. We live in the mud. We're doing crazy, you know, but we don't want like, oh, you know, you're just so tough. And that's what you got to do to be a professional, right? To beat the enemy. Like I said, if I'm training hard, What's he doing? What's my enemy doing? I want to be 10 times harder than him. So I fucking train hard to fight easy, right? That's what we do. So when it's really hard and horrible and you've been out for 2 weeks and your skin's starting to fucking tear because it hasn't been dry, you're getting tropical ulcers on your skin because you still got to shave in case you need a gas mask, but you can't heat up any water and you can't have anything that's fragrant, so you can't put shaving cream on, and you're starting to cut over fucking tropical ulcers. My skin's still fucked up for the jungle and shit, bro. I'm still fucked from it. My feet are fucked. But doing those things, I know my enemy's not doing that. When I'm sitting in the jungle, and I know there's no enemy around, but I'm still fucking doing what it takes and being professional enough 2 weeks into it to train for that, you know what I mean? Because I'm thinking I'm in the rain, in the jungle, discipline. We haven't spoken for 3 days because they want to push us a little bit harder, so we're doing field signals, so you can't even hear us there, right? And I'm like, my enemy's not doing this. These guys aren't training like this. And then it makes you want to train even harder. You're like, what can we do to make this fucking harder, to get this mental war? Because the more I fight inside my head, the tougher I'm getting, and the more I don't give a fuck about tough stuff anymore. Your pain threshold goes up, everything goes up. It's amazing. It's like you can see the passion when I'm talking about it. Like Pato, I understand what Pato's saying when he's talking about something he's done. My heart rate rises and I put myself in that situation, mate, because it was my life. You don't understand. I just did that, boom, from 1995 to 2017. And then I just stopped. Bang, I stopped everything. I ended up in a fucking psych ward because I lost my shit at work at this cunt. Bored. And then they like, look, bro, do you really want to go to war again? I'm like, fuck, I always just say to people, if you don't want to go to war, get the fuck out so someone can come in and take your place. And here I am getting asked by a psychiatrist, are you going to deploy to war again? I'm like, fuck, and I'm lucky. Usually you only get to go once. Most men served did one deployment. I did 3. I did 9 months in Iraq. I did 9 months in Afghan 10, and then I did 9 months in Afghan in 2012. In 2010 and 12 were our bloodiest years for Australians. We lost the most Australians in those 2 years. It was fucking. I was sick of seeing fucking Australian flags dressed over coffins, mate, and putting them on planes. It was really hard. It's horrible. They're the legends, not me. Or, the other guys that came back, we were lucky to walk among those guys, but they gave the ultimate sacrifice, right? They died over there, Yeah, so, you know what I mean? They're the heroes. They're the legends. The rats at Tobruk are the legends. The guys that fought in the Battle of Long Tan are legends. We're just soldiers doing our fucking job to the best of our ability. Take the fight to evil so they don't fucking come here and blow up the Opera House. Or you're having a nice fucking night around Circular Quay, Sydney Harbour, Opera House, New Year's Eve, beautiful fireworks, and then fucking bang, detonate. A backpack goes off and some fucking true believer runs into the crowd and detonates. That's what we're fighting them over there, so they don't come over here and do that shit. What do they say? They say if you eat, thank a farmer. If you eat at your table tonight, thank a trucker. But if you eat at your table in peace, thank a soldier. That's cool. I learned that along the way. Yeah, so, I don't know. I got sidetracked there, man. I was just getting passionate about it. I fucking love it, man. And I need you guys to know, how serious we took it. We're not over there getting fucking stoned on heroin. We're not over there drinking fucking alcohol or smoking weed or any of that shit. We're all fucking fully switched. We're so hyper-vigilant because they don't care how noisy it is in a war zone. It's just fucking rockets and jets and gunships and machine gun fire and fucking explosions. It just fucking doesn't stop. And after a month or two, it's just second nature. And then you're just hyper-vigilant because you can look at everything. You can't look to your right and step on that plastic bag because it could detonate. So you're looking, as that soil look like it's been disturbed in the last 24 hours? Because guys have been laying there, guys been hit over here, so they're laying in a fucking full circle protection for 7 hours while they're trying to fucking stabilise a guy. Mate, As one of my recruits that I put through too, he'd been laying down there on the gun, and then he stood up and took one step to his right and stood on an IED, mate, and lost his fucking right leg. And he'd been laying next to it, for 7 hours. And the worst thing, the irony of that, he's a fucking kickboxer. But you don't hear about that shit. You hear about the Australians that died, and rightly fucking so, but you don't hear about the Australians we're sending back, losing fucking, lost their arm, leg. A soldier lost on the last day, one more night, and he was getting on the plane to go home. And he's driving back, and they hit an IED, and he was on the gun on the top of the Bushmaster, man. And the shrapnel hit his eyes and lost his eyesight in the last night. Like, did you hear about that on the news? And I know this. And then people come over and go, what are you fucking doing in Afghanistan? What are you even over there for? And you're like, just take the time to fucking learn. Don't look at the politics. Don't worry about what George Bush or whoever the fuck sent us over there. Ask us what we're doing there. We're in Oruzgan province protecting those people. We're trying to get them, the villages. The Australians called it hearts and minds. We need to win the locals' hearts and minds. Because we come up during the day and we promise them everything, right? But then we go away at night time to our fobs, and then the Taliban come in at night time and put guns in their mouths and say, this is what you're going to fucking do tomorrow. When those soldiers come down here, you're going to do this. And then we come down and go, what are you doing? And they're like, they're coming in and shut the fucking gun in my daughter's mouth. I've got to do this. And now they're torn between it because we're saying, oi, And then we go, we've got to commit more than just say, so we're upright. We're going to teach all the young men here, 15 and over, we're going to bring carpenters in, we're going to do the trade school, I'm going to show them how to do cabinetry and make furniture. And because they live in mud, they don't live in houses or wood, it's mud, right? And we're like, right, we're going to fucking we're going to get fucking some drill, we're going to drill a pump, and we're going to put that in the middle of your town here so you can all come here and get fresh water. And we do that. And then bang, we win them. And then the Taliban come in and go, bang. Tomorrow morning you're going to blow that well up because that's fucking infidel. Tomorrow you're going to blow that fucking, that building they built. That's infidel. And then during the night, you boosh, boosh, and we come up and they've destroyed. And they're like, they've come back in during the night and said if we use that, they're going to kill us all. So I don't know what to do. So we're like, fuck, then we've got to commit even more to this village, you know what I mean? We've got to stay in there at night time and make ourselves vulnerable and do something that's not towards our TTPs or SOPs. Because being in a village like that at night time it's deadly. It's deadly. It's dangerous because you got up, down, holes, fucking IEDs. They can come around the holes that you don't even know in the ground. It's fucking dangerous. At night time, usually you come back to a fob, or if you're in a village and you can't get back to a fob by night, we just withdraw about 10 k's into the Wali, which is a desert, and we'll just sleep in a tight circle in the desert, right? So we're going to have to commit. We're going to have to get a couple of platoons in here and commit more to this village and fight these fuckers that are coming in at night time because we're looking and they're coming in some sly way that we don't know. And then we get on, and it takes time, because it's backwards and forwards for these poor pricks. And then we finally get them and then they won't come anymore and then we start giving more and then we're like, oi, you come into the base and you can start cutting people's hair for $10 US. And they're like, wow. How about you? I noticed you sell fucking ripped off CDs. Come in here and start selling the soldiers ripped off CDs. Oh, you've got trinkets and things that you make, come, and try and, and generate and get their, just try and get their trust and show them that we really are here for you, and then help them fight these pricks. Fuck, I went on a tangent there, didn't I? But yeah, back to Kapuka. So the Jack cunt. And he stole his mate's food out of his pack when they weren't working, and he wasn't working. Only when I came over, Cockwatcher, and I just went, and I just went ballistic on this guy. Poor guy, man. He looked like he'd seen a ghost. And I'm dragging him by the collar, mate, through the dirt with his pack. Get the fuck out of here. I don't want to back squad anyone. Back squad means I don't happy with how you are. You're at week 8. I'm sending you to another platoon back to week 4 to start again, right? That's back squatting. I said, I don't even want to back squad this cunt. I just want to send you. I just want to send him out. Like he's been here with me for nine weeks. And, I preach every single fucking day about how mateship is and those memories and those boys and it's all about that's what all it is. They've got to become your family. They've got to become like blood. And, he pushed his hard and hard and hard and hard, like, and he's still being sneaky still and shit and being a putrid fucking gronk dog, as my cousin would say. Get the fuck out. I can't. I don't want you in. I don't want you in the army. I don't want you in this army, bro. You're fucking. You're showing your true colours right here, and it's night time, so you can't be seen. And get the fuck out. So that was one of the worst recruits. Someone that does that, man. Can you imagine that? Like imagine working hard, and this guy just starts working whenever the boss comes over, and then when he leaves, and when you're not looking, he's in your fucking lunchbox that you didn't know. You go over there, and you're like, what the fuck is? I don't know. And you trust him because you trust him, and you're like, what the fuck? What's happened to my food? And so he's sort of gaslighting the cunt as well, mate. It's just so that was my worst recruit. My best is amazing. Is a female, right? A female, Rebecca Jones. She's a medic. She was a small chick too, man. She was the smallest chick. When she had a pack and a rifle, I was like, oh man, I don't want to break this chick. We don't want to break. She's so small. And I'm giving heavy weights, and I can't go easy, you know what I mean? I've got to test you for, you know what I mean? I'm not going to go easy on you. Everybody gets the same treatment. I don't go hard or easy, it's the same, right? I'm consistent with everybody. Like I said, I don't look at sex. When I was a leader, I don't look at sex, I see soldiers, right? I see soldiers and what their jobs and capabilities are, right? So, because the chicks would come in, they're from civics, and they'd see you, and and they'd like flutter their eyelids at you, and you're like, what the fuck is that? No need to do that shit. Not need to impress nobody. Nobody gives a fuck about you. All right, you're just another bare bum in the shower here. No one cares. Okay, so don't worry about fucking makeup. Don't worry. You're not here to impress anyone here. You're here to fight for them, not to fucking date them. Okay, so don't do that. And they'd try and catch you out. I remember they said, oh, corporal, and I walked into the room. I had 4 chicks in a room, and I come in, and one of them's fucking got her boobs out, and she's putting a thing on, and they're trying to catch me out, And I just said, what the fuck is that? You're going to come in here and set me up like that, you fucking bitch? What is that? Why are you doing this? Tell me what you get out of that. Because, no, you want to do that? I'm going to embarrass you now. I'm going to embarrass you now, because that's disgusting. After what I fucking said, and then you're going to try and catch me? You're going to catch me out? I don't give a fuck. Get out of here. It's disgusting. You make me sick. Why are you doing? You know what I mean? I'm doing that to shock her, to go, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? You can fucking stand there topless. You're embarrassing yourself because I think it's disgusting that you're doing that, because of what you're trying to do. It's and have a good mind that, what the fuck? But I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, I never do that shit again. When I was a duty driver, so they'll go to bed at 10 o'clock, and sometimes you got to stay there, because the first few weeks you get some runners. Some people get that scared. They wait till 1 in the morning and they just fucking get out on the road and they just fucking leg it into Wagga Wagga, right? But all the houses on the highway, that know, so if you see any dudes that are like real scared, or women that are real scared with bald heads, the recruits bring them to the MPs. But we try to stay there, so I'm counting every 2 hours. I've got to go through and do a head count, because you got 40 in this platoon, 40 in this platoon. And I was doing a head count 1 in the morning, and one of the girls got up to do a pee as I've gone past to do the head count. I've come down, and then she stopped in this like administration room. There's the girls' toilets and the boys' toilets. And she got to the administration room, she looked at me, opened the girls' door, and gestured like that, right? And I just went, okay, because it's hallway 30. Like if I say hallway 32, you yell out hallway 32, whatever you're doing, you run out and you fucking get attention in front of your dorm room, right? It's 1 in the morning, so I've just woken everybody up. I'm just screaming. And I said, what the fuck was that? Because you've got to be careful too. If these young girls go, oh, Corporal Gooding fucking tried to touch me up at 1 o'clock in the morning in the toilet, unfortunately, even though I'm a fucking 10-year, 11-year veteran, and I'm corporal, I'm instructing, they believe the girl first, and we get removed from training and investigated, because the girl rings their parents. The parents go, oh my God, my daughter's just been sexually assaulted at Kapuka, a current affair. And they don't want a current affair coming to our doorstep going, you got corporals here abusing women. Okay? So that can happen. I saw a guy, he slipped up. He brought one of his girls in, doing the right thing, and he brought her into his office to give her Friday weekly report. And then she went down and said, Corporal Stapleton tried to make me suck his dick. and he got removed from training straight away. They believed her. Now he's in a battle with his wife because he's been removed from training and stood down because apparently he made a girl, you know. But see, I wasn't there either, so I don't fucking know. I don't know. And to me, these Corporal Stapleton, another company, was a bit of a German guy anyway, so I don't know.
Corporal Dennis Fleet.
But what I did, we don't have to deal with females or anyone. I'd grab another witness. I'd get another corporal, come in. I say, I need you as a witness, and I'm going to fucking have a conversation with this person or this soldier, and I'm going to record it, record of conversation. And I did that every time, mate. So you can't fucking stitch me up, you know what I mean? So when this chick gestured like that, immediately I woke the whole platoon up, got them up, and told them what was going on. You know, because I want to make that girl look like an idiot. You know what I mean? What the fuck is that? What do you mean nod your head over? What the fuck is that? What are you trying to do? You know, what does that even mean to me? I don't understand. But I know. I think I know what you're trying to do. And you're fucked now, you know what I mean? I'm going to make you look like... I'm going to make you not like... I'm just going to make you regret doing that. Like, what did you think I was going to... I was going to come in here and then you're going to have a good... get a good report or something? What the fuck do you expect to get out of that? I don't understand. So that part sucked. But I only had a couple of girls do that. But anyway, Rebecca Jones... And we made it to this fucking challenge, which is after 12 weeks, everything you've fucking done, I test you for 5 days, 6 days straight, right? I work you hard, you do everything. You get sleep deprivated, water deprivated, you're walking. And on the very last morning, you got to do a 20K pack march, straight into a section attack, straight into the obstacle course, straight into a stretcher carry, straight into the bayonet assault course, straight into a 5K run, and then you got to do a falling plate shoot, which is sprinting between 100-meter things, and you got to hit shoot accuracy. Then you go to a medic stand and you got to do fucking all this first aid. Then you got to go and do navigation. Then I test you why things are seen, how you see movement, and all the bullshit about fieldcraft skills. Then I do field signal, test, all. So they're under high pressure, right? And on the 20K march, at the end of that last 20K march, this young girl goes to me, you know, my feet are fucked. And I was like, because I've had fucked feet, right? Like I've had fucked. Us missus, you could see the bone between my toes. I had to get a special dermatologist flying in from Townsville that dealt with fucking, what was I have, babe?
Trench foot.
Trench fucking foot. 7 of us, mate, trench foot. This is a fucking World War One fucking, you know what I mean? I'm like, what the fuck is trench foot? I can't, like, I lay in bed and just the bed sheets on my toes were like fucking driving needles into the, you know, I was in so much pain, and all the dermatologists in Brisbane couldn't sort it because they're new age dermatologists doing that fucking Botox and fucking, you know, weird, not proper dermatology. So they got this old dude, retired dude, and he came down, and for the first time he was rubbing his fingers in between my toes and fucking checking it right out. I'm like, bro, people usually put gloves on and, you know, it's pretty gross down there. And he's in there and he's like, oh, I smell it. I'm like, oh my God. And he's like, right, this is what I need to do. You need to go to a compounding pharmacy and do this. And he got me this cream, and it was like zinc. You know zinc? When you're a kid, you put zinc on? It was thick like that, and I put this shit all over my feet, and within, what was it, 7 or 8 days, babe?
Yeah.
7 or 8 days, gone. Gone. You know, so I understand feet problems, right? And if you listen to my story in the infantry, when I had to do a stretcher carry with my boots undone, I know feet problems, right? And this young girl, I wanted to see, I said, righto, I got them to go to ground. I brought her over. I said, fucking take your boot off, give me a look. And as she's taking her boot off, and she's starting to pull her sock down, I can start to see the bottom of her heel, you know, like maybe 5 or 6 dermal layers starting to come off with the sock. I said, stop. I've seen this before. I know exactly what's happening. I know exactly how much pain she's in. And I'm giving her the option here. Technically, because she's so injured, I should sit her down. But I've done this before and I benefited from it. So I said, what are you going to do? What are you going to do, soldier? And if she sat down and said, I'm going to wait for the ambulance, I would not have thought less of her. Not at all. You know what I mean? I didn't think, because she's about to rip both the bottom layers of her feet off. Do you understand what that, can you imagine that? What that feels like? It's fucking, it's horrible. It's like someone ripping hot coals. And then you can't even walk for a bit, and you got to have these weird second skin and shit. So I'm like, fuck. I'm starting to see a fucking, you know, the bottom of a foot peel. I'm like, oh my God, I know. And I said, recruit Jones, Rebecca. I said, recruit Jones. What are you going to do? And then I said, but just think about this before you do. You're about to do a 15 or 19 kilometre walk with these people. If you were in a war zone like Gallipoli or the Somme or Tobruk, Long Tan, Iraq or Afghanistan, can you sit down for an ambulance and wait in a war zone? Of course you fucking can't. So then the other option is, if this was a war zone, then you're going to have to go on somebody's shoulder, or worse, I'm going to have to make a stretcher, and that's going to take 4 more people out. You know, because the person's being stretchered, and you need 1 on each corner, right? But it's a learning, and I want them to grow, and I want them to test their mental. I want them to test. You know, I want them to put themselves in a place they've never fucking been before, and that's when you really get to know yourself. You really get. How often have you been in a place where it's so painful? Like, I don't know how to make what you do to compare. Like something that's so mentally and physically painful that it just overwhelms everything in your head. People are talking and walking, and all you can feel is ah, and everything's going. Sit down, have a rest, take a drink. Fuck, your body's going. You can't keep doing this. You're gonna, and like I said, your traps. Just getting squashed, and like you start to get squares and you're trapped from this, and then your cups canines rubbing a raw spot on you. You're carrying a weapon, so you can't move or do anything, right? And we're moving tactically too, so you can't carry on like a fucking pork chop. And the options are sit down or deal with it. And then the longer you go, the worse it gets, and you just get into this fucking place in your head, man. And then you start to rise it. You don't care. There's that fucking dagger drives up through your foot, and that pat grunt, and sends a shooting pain down into my little finger, and I can hardly even fucking carry my weapon. But I'm looking at the other guys, and they're doing that, and I'm like, right, let's go harder. What else can I do? You know, let's go. Let's fucking run till we cough blood. Let's see what we're capable of. You know, and you push yourself to those levels, because we've got to uphold the highest standard. The Anzacs before us, a higher standard. Gallipoli's famous. Britain fucked up. We tried to assault the Turks on a cliff face against concrete gun peel. Like, the Turks couldn't be anywhere to defend it, but we still went. The Brits went, and what did the Anzacs do? They climbed up together, and they ran that 100 metres towards those gun pits, mate. And if you were lucky, 1 or 2 of them would have got 60 metres, but they all got mowed down. And you know what? The guys in the bottom of the trenches are seeing this. They got mirrors like that, and they're just seeing all the blokes they were just talking to just get fucking wiped out right there in front of them, mate. Most of them within 1 metre to 10 metres. And then they get boom. And you know what? Not one of them hesitates. Not one hesitates. And you know why? There's a common thing here. This is why IDs are fucking good in war. It's because we don't think about ourselves. When those boys are going up there, they're not thinking about, shit, I'm gonna get shot. They're like, I've got to get to that gun pit to make sure he doesn't get shot. And when I'm thinking about that, I'm not thinking about my fear. In fact, I'm controlling my fear. Like, I've got to make it to get to this fucking, to make it. And that's what they're all thinking, because that's what we come from. Like, the Yanks and all that, they're all good fighters, but they don't have that. Watch Rommel. Go back into YouTube later on and just look at one of Hitler's best generals was Rommel, Field Marshal Rommel, or General Rommel. He fucking loved the Australians. He said the tenacity and the vigour and the way they fought scared the Germans. It scared them. And the way we fought with bayonets, we pride ourselves to fight with bayonets, like even the Yanks, even in Afghanistan. Because when I was a recruit instructor and I'm teaching bayonet fighting, a recruit will go, when's the last time we touched bayonets in World War I? I'm like, fucking right. Tonight at 9:30, you're not getting your phones tonight. tonight at 9:30. I'm going to show you why we fight with fucking bayonets and why in Afghanistan, I was in 2007, so in Afghanistan in 2006, infantry soldiers in the field are touching bayonets. And it's 2004. And this guy's going, we haven't touched bayonets since World War One. Oh, bro, Aussies fight with bayonets in every fucking war, bro. It's what we do. It scares the shit out of them. We're good at it. We have bayonet assault courses that go up mountains. It's hard and horrible, and the things that you need to know and learn are difficult. And you know, and you're looking at targets, and you could, strike to the throat and do all these crazy stuff on dummies and stuff, and watch videos on how it's done. You know, because it's intimidating when you look. The enemy's coming, and you look at these dudes, and they got fucking knives off the end of their barrels. They look like, mate, I'm running out of rounds, bro. Keep coming. Because they've got a fucking sword. You know what I mean? And World War One, World War Two, Korea, Vietnam, Timor, Iraq, Afghan, we attach our bayonets. Okay, so it's bayonet fighting, right? At Kapooka. And I'm back at Rebecca, sorry. I'm back at Rebecca. Shit, Jack's just fucking messaged me. I'm probably all over the place, baby. You looking at the chat? How bad am I? I don't care. I want to get this fucking story out, mate. Rebecca Jones, best recruit. Not the best, just one of the hardest. She fucking impressed me. This young girl's 18. She's doing gap year for you young fellas. She's finished year 12 and she's been offered a gap year in the army. And you do 1 year and you can either get out. If you like it, you can sign for another 4. So I've got gap year. And the gap year kids are really good because they're all keen as fuck. They just finished school and they want to get after it, you know. And this young girl with her feet, and I'm getting that story. I'm like, right, this is your option. But I'm still saying to her, it's okay though. I don't want you to fucking, rip your feet apart so you can't march out in a week's time either. You know what I mean? I'm not going to fail you for not walking here because you're fucking injured. You know what I mean? And you could do it. And it's not just like you got a blister. You're about to rip both your soles of your feet off, Anyway, this young girl, she says, Corporal, I'm finishing the walk. And I said, fucking get after it, girl. I said, that's right. I said, right. I said, now that you've made that decision, shut the fuck up. Let's go. Get out in front. You're going to set my pace now because you are my most, you are the person I want to protect. You're going to set our pace because we work at your pace now. Okay, which isn't bad. Not at all. We slow our pace down. I don't give a fuck. I've got my soldiers there. And now they've seen it. And I'm telling them, I said, dude, this girl just about to rip her fucking soul off. She's just about to rip her soul off and she's decided she's going to follow this walk. But they didn't know that. I'm telling them to walk and what that fucking feels like. And I'm watching her wince. Bang, every time I feed it again, she's wincing. Nearly throwing up. And I'm just going to watch this girl. And I'm like, and I'd go over to her and I'd go, Recruit Jones, you're an Anzac. You're in fucking Anzac right now. You're setting fucking standard here, girl. And she did that fucking walk. And then she did the obs course. And then she did the stretcher carry. And I'm like, holy fuck. She's inspiring me. I'm like, this is fucking top quality. This is top quality Australian. Right, this young lady. Rebecca Jones, mate. She became a medic and she became a fucking good medic. And she finished everything. She did the fucking full and plate. By now, we're nearly crawling, but are they? And they're like, Corporal Gooding, you need to speed up. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Speed up. This is my section. Get the fuck away from me. I've got a hero here right now. And she's inspiring everyone around me. Because I see the boys start wincing and I'm like, don't even fucking say you're hurting, mate. Her feet, every time she steps, she's stepping on hot coals, like fire going into a fucking, it's unbelievable. When you get a blister, what do you guys do? You fucking stop, you limp home and you sort it straight away, right? Imagine if you just kept going, that blister turns into big. And then there's moisture, so your sock's getting wet. And then it turns to like that little tiny slide with your sock inside your boot starts to turn to sandpaper. And it just starts eating at your feet. And every time it hits and slides, just that little bit, it's all you can see. It's like standing on hot fucking coals. This young lady, mate, she fucking impressed the shit out. She inspired me, man. And I'd served with some fucking tough dudes. And I said, you're one of the toughest people I've come across, Recruit Jones. You inspired me. Anyway, she finished this thing, right? And at the end of the challenge, I grabbed her. I picked her up and I fucking walked her over to the weapons shed and I sit down. I said, fucking, let's take your boots off, young lady. And she took her boots off and she took this, and as she took her socks off, both soles of her feet just came straight off in her socks and it's just fucking bright red and they're bleeding, right? And I got everyone to come over and I said, she's a fucking standard right here. She's a hero. She's an Anzac. She did this for you. She was going through that pain for you guys. Do you understand that? Mate, like I had better guy. I had like way better recruits that were way better. But that medal and that fucking grunt, that I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna do this no matter what. You cannot put me down because I'm an Australian fucking soldier. Whew. Man, that girl, pedigree, top pedigree. And I had men that impressed me as well. But I expected more from the men. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect them, you know, if they're fit, I don't expect them to do the same thing, but I expect them to, they got testosterone, so they get a little bit more, come on, cunt, dig deep, shut the fuck up. You got women here, they're not saying nothing, shut up. You know, oh mate, Rebecca Jones, Recruit Jones. I'd love to get in contact with her now, man, and see how she ended up in her career. I said to her, when she marched out, I said, fuck, mate, you're going places. I said, you're going places, mate. And I said, take that tenacity and that drive with you, man. You will earn the respect that above and beyond people, you know, people will follow you and you will inspire. You inspired me. I've been in since 1995. It's 2007 when I was a recruit instructor. So I've been in, 11, 12 years. I've been to Iraq, I've been up in the Dampier Archipelago, I've been to fucking Bougainville, I've been in all training areas all over the place. I've worked with tough motherfuckers and tough dudes. And this young lady, one of the toughest, up there with the toughest. So yeah, don't ever underestimate young Australian ladies, mate. They are got the goods, I'm telling you. They're you know what I say? Sons and daughters of Anzacs. What? No? No way. Oh, you are? Oh, sorry. Mel's going to have a shower. Sorry.
Jack seems to have got it.
I'll just hang on a sec. Jack's, I'm going to better see what Jack's texted me here. What's going on? Females in the army. How did you and Mel meet? Feet problems you had to deal with. I think I'm sort of covering all that. Yeah. That's awesome, Jack. You're a ledge. Oh, hang on. Jack's just got some stuff here. Bloke who was a kickboxer, yeah, when you taught the people how to build and Taliban was attacking it, right? The bushman that got hit by the IED, right? When you just landed and went to the Yanks food and got... Fuck, I forgot about that too. What it was like dealing with females in the army. No worries, mate. No, I've got no dramas with females at all. Like I said, you know, they're like I didn't see the sex, you know what I mean? I just see you as an asset to the Australian, you know, you're a soldier. But then I understand what your capabilities are. You know what I mean? I understand that you know, you don't have, but we don't put you in positions like that. Kapuka's different because I need to assess everybody equally, right? So, yeah, Recruit Jones impressed the shit out of me. Like, till today, even like, when I'm thinking about it now and I watched her do that, fuck, it makes my heart well, mate. That young lady, what she went through, dude. You know, I've seen guys in the jungle fucking flip out. I've seen guys that couldn't do that shit, bro. Hang on, Jack's just... I'll talk to you after this live. These are topics for later. Oh, okay, righto, brother. Thanks, man. Thanks, Jack. Jack's helping me out because... Like, I see something, I get, you know, I've got so much to say. And when, like I said, like the Rebecca thing, and I went to fighting with bayonets because, you know, I'm just trying to show you the standard here that we've got to set, we put on ourselves, you know what I mean? We put this high standard on ourselves. We're the fucking Anzacs. That's why I went and got in, but you know, when I was talking to my mate and we started this boat up, we've just been told, the top guy said, we can't be in this water, it's gonna fucking kill us, it's putrid. And he's like, do we really want to do this? And I said, we really want to do this, cunt. You know, this is the Anzacs. Once they got back from Gallipoli, going into Cairo, getting on the beers, stealing racehorses and racing them bareback down the centre of Cairo. Mate, people are just going, who are these people? They fight like fucking rabid animals and they come back, drink piss, and they race racehorses bareback down the main street of Cairo, down to the pyramids. You know, I'm trying to be that end. I'm trying to keep that. We need to be the custodians. We need to be the custodians of the traditions and the standards that they set. It's extremely important. Anzac Day is extremely important. It really is. You don't have to make it to the dawn service, but if you can throughout the day, maybe make it to an RSL. Just go and have a beer with a vet. Or not even, just go to the RSL and just to be immersed for a couple of beers in the atmosphere of what that provides. Okay, Anzac Day. Because it is, you don't understand, there's people, men and women, that are doing this stuff, thousands of us. You know, and we're trying to give that sentence so you can be proud of us. You know, we don't want you to, we go to Afghanistan and 30 soldiers got killed, you know, like, no. We want to get to Afghanistan and 30 Australian soldiers just took out 1,000 Taliban soldiers. But it took fucking the Marines 500. That's not because we want to be heroes, because we want to show you how disciplined and how good we are and how professional we are and how we have drive and how we're a small nation and we're fucking powerful and we're strong. You know, and it's because of that fucking flag right there, man. That fucking flag. Okay, so I told you about Jack Cunts at Kapooka. I've told you about Rebecca Jones. And I'll tell you about the concrete. I'll just pop up because I would not have a clue. Aussie. Can we please have the rest of Donaldson's story? Sorry, meow. I'll stop. Mark Donaldson. Okay, they've hit the ambush. They're driving in a convoy. They've hit the last two vehicles. Nobody's been hit except for the Afghani Terp interpreter. And he's backflipped off the back and he's on the ground now with a sucking chest wound. And I think he's shot through the shoulder or through the top of his it's destroyed this bone up here, it's shattered. He's fucked, man, he's fucked. You know, so a sucking chest wound, I think he's getting a hemothorax, his lungs starting to collapse from the blood build up. It might have been a pneumothorax where there's air escaping now and the lungs being collapsed because that gap is filling up with air. And then every time he takes a breath, I've seen it, sucking chest wounds suck. They take a breath, and when they breathe out, it goes, and then blood foams out of the wound, and it fucking stinks, and it's fucking, and they see that, and they start freaking out. It's pretty. So he's got this, right? And Mark Donaldson, and nobody knows, in the whole convoy, this has happened. Nobody knows. This gun's been hit, bang, falling off the back. And Mark Donaldson's seen this, right? The Marines, the Dutch, I don't want to talk shit. I'm just telling facts. They just go, fuck him. He's a terp. You know, like, Mark Donaldson, he jumped off the Humvee. Nobody knows this, right? So they're driving away. He's jumped off the Humvee. He's run back into the ambush. All these Afghans watching this, they're shooting at him. He grabs the terp, throws him on his fucking shoulder, and starts fighting these guys one-handed with the fucking Afghan terp on his shoulder. And he's killing guys and running and trying to catch back up with the Humvees. And the worst thing is, they don't even know he's gone back to do this. So he's dislocated and cut off by himself now. Total disregard for self. Total disregard. He's there to save that man. And he knows he's got the fucking skills and capability, and by God, I'll fucking die trying. That to me is so humble because nobody knew. He knew. Can you understand that? You've got like several people either side firing at you from a high position. So as a fucking fighter, you want to have the high ground. You want to have the high ground and have them fight up to you. It's the best place to be, right? We always try to get the high ground and enfilade position. So high ground, side on. And he's run back into that. And now he's grabbed this guy. And he can't get a proper fucking firing platform, right? but he's drilling them because he practiced this. He's practiced this a million times. You know what's amazing? He killed most of the guys up in the right ridge, and he's running with this guy on his shoulder, and he managed to catch up to the back of the Humvee and slap the back so hard that they stopped. They saw him because this guy, he hasn't had his wounds plugged yet, so he's fucking frothing. You know, when someone's struggling for life, it's fucking hardcore, man. You know, they make horrible sounds and they're fucking, and you know, they're freaking out too because they think they're going to die. It's pretty full on to watch. And he's throwing this guy, but they're like, you need to get in. And he's like, no, fuck me. And he's throwing him in the back because they've lifted the back of the Humvee up. They've thrown him in the back. They've got him down. He's locked that shot. And he's turned around and he started firing. And the convoy's going. And he ran the rest of the way behind the convoy. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? Meow, meow. Fucking hero. He's a fucking Anzac. He's a fucking Aussie legend. He's a hero. Mark Donaldson. He's a redhead. Grew up in the country. Humble as fuck. Because I've been to his house and had barbecues. And he's like, hey Chris, how you going, mate? Yeah. Been busy, buddy? No, yeah. Thinking about going to the beach on Thursday, you know. It's a good day. Yeah, been trying. I've got to go through some training. I'm going to spend some hours in the range tomorrow. And just a down to earth, fucking no ego, just chilled country lad. You know, just capable of doing fucking like, you know, none of the Americans would have even thought about doing that. That dude, like, fuck, they're like, he's shot in the chest, and mate, we could go back and get him at, you know, the cost of me dying. We might not even save him, you know. But we don't. They didn't think like that. He's wearing my uniform. He's working for me to exploit the Taliban. He's my boy. I've got to save that cunt. This is what he's... We don't look at the Afghan interpreters like, oh, well, you know, like, they're one of them. No way. We say to them, you know, you come and interpret for us for 2 years, and we'll sponsor you and bring you back to Australia as a citizen. You know, we look after those guys. They're one of us. What was hard, though, was we had to put Australian uniforms on them with Australian flags because they were wearing a different uniform, and the Taliban got on that real quick and went, that cunt's a Turk, and because he's a Muslim helping the infidel, the non-believers, he's targeted more than us because he's the worst type of Muslim there is, right? They see him as a fucking like dog. And because he's not wearing the Aussie uniform, he's with us, he'd get sniped, he'd get shot out. They wouldn't even worry about shooting Australians. They shoot that dude, you know? And we come to him, we said, we're gonna have to put him in Australian cans and flags. And that hurt me because every single Australian soldier that dons on the uniform and puts that flag on has gone through a lot to earn that. And we're just giving it to these guys. So that was hard, but you understand why, you know. But it was hard because I'm like, they're just putting it on, and you see them just putting it on and putting the flag, and I'm like, you know, everyone's here, don't deserve that, mate, you know. But they did it with honour, you know, and they did well, and we tried to get as many of those guys as we could. But Biden fucked them all, mate. Biden killed all those people, man. Anyone that helped the coalition, mate, once that plane left, they just came and hunted them down. They used them as examples. They hung them in the street. But we knew it. We were getting told that. Like, when these guys go, everyone that helped, all you people in the villages that helped these coalition, you're fucking dead. What do you do? Jumping on the line. Sorry, guys, I've gone crazy, bro. Aussie Pug, definitely, we need strong men like you. What's that for? Hookster. Hookster, mate. Hookster's a fucking... You should go and see some of his videos, mate. But most of you guys are. All of you, we're all cut from the same cloth. We're all Australian. We've all had hardship some way, shape or form that gets us to a point where we just want to be better, care for our loved ones. You know, I'm trying to be kind. You know, we're all the same. We're all the same Australians. I'm no better than anybody. You know, we're all the same. You could do the same shit we did if you did the training and put yourself through it. And you go, because a lot of the young fellas were going, you're way off, bro. I know, man, I know. fuck, I don't know. I noticed all the numbers going down. There's like this cunt's just talking fucking shit, but it just means so much to me. And it's like I said, it's just since I've left, man. It's just I've just been in the bush with my family, you know, and there's a few guys around here that I've told things to and that, you know, but it's just, you know, it's just me and the family. So I just sit here, you know, watching YouTube videos, learning about, you know, like fucking the God particle at the fucking accelerator over in Sweden, and I'm learning, you know, like about politics in America and where that sits with us, but you know, like I miss it every fucking day. It's what I've wanted to do. I was doing it since I was 18, you know. But we're all cut from the same cloth. And Dantha and Catherine and the girls, you could all do it. You really could. When somebody has faith in you, and then you have a reason, and then that reason turns into a need and a purpose. I'm telling you, we're no different, you know. We're all the same. Aussies are just Aussies, man. That's why I think they said about this younger generation coming up. I'm like, it's different, but I think when they're thrown into the fire, they're like, when you're thrown into the fire, you go, fuck, you know, what did they do before us? And you learn and go, you know, in spite, I like to think so, I don't know. That's another reason why I'm on here. The main reason is I want to get young guys and girls to get patriotic and go and serve their country. I mean, even if it's not, you don't like it, it's not for you, it's 4 years, and you learn fucking discipline, routine, loyalty, honesty, patriotism, love for country. You'll respect Anzac Day. You know, people, when you say that you're a soldier, they'll employ you. You're employable because they know you're punctual. They know that you're probably not on drugs or out, you know what I mean? So, I'm not saying we're better, but they know that, you know? I mean, if I see the thing, I think an Australian soldier, you know, 4 years, blah, blah, I'm gonna give him a guy because I know he's going to be there at 6 o'clock in the morning. I know he's going to be clean. It's just that Ed, I suppose. I mean, no, what? Okay, all right. Sorry, guys. Come on, everyone. Fucking oath. I'm not a fan. What's that? Sorry? I'm not a fan of, but do agree with someone take views, but not. Yeah, I'm sort of like that. Some things you go, but then I go, you made your empire, mate, by exploiting weak men that needed a hand up, not a fucking be ripped off. So I just can't get past that. GG, what the fuck? Ha, cockwatcher. Sorry, guys. Boxhead. Let me just go up here. Yeah, just listening to the ultimate Aussie insults. Like me insulting them? I can picture me rolling her eyes again. Don't forget to hit like, everyone. G'day, Chris. Happy Saturday night. What you doing today? I had a really cool day, Aussie. Yeah, I got to go on a few lives today. I had a mellow day. But when I get on these lives, I get fucking all passionate and fucking sweating and fucking adrenaline's going again. Hi, Aussie chick. Hi, Aussie. Meow. I love all the stories, bro. I haven't even started, really. Haha, must have run out of Centrelink funds. Hi, Catherine. I know, mate. He'll get back to the market. Sorry, bro. Sour grapes have got slingshot for that. That's Mel. You can let me know if you have chocolate. I'll use it here in the night. What the fuck is he asking for trouble? Who's asking for trouble? I'll keep going up here. I lost 980 at the RSL on the pokies. Pokies are no good. They're rigged. If you're gonna gamble, go to the casino and gamble on roulette. And go, this is what I used to do, roulette. You know, you got the first third, the second third, and the third third, right? You put $20, just cover $20 on 2 of the thirds. The first and the second, the first and the third. That's it, $20. And you got 66% chance of winning $20, right? And it takes a while, but it's the best way to, but I don't agree with gambling. I've seen soldiers fucking throw their lives away, mate, over fucking, they get back from Afghanistan, all this money, and they get caught in the casino, and they're boom, 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 and 3 weeks later, they got no fucking money, man. It's horrible. Not the fucking opera house. Holy shit, I'm behind. Thanks, Jack. All you soldiers are heroes to me, mate. Oh, cheers, brother. I mean, cheers, bro. Meow, me too, mate. Meow, meow. Yep, so on the line. Yeah, well, Yeah, but we don't see it like that though, you know what I mean? We just do it, like I said, we're doing it our job, just like when you get up in the morning and you go to do your job with diligence and the best you can. That's what we're doing. It's just we understand what's at stake. We understand what's at stake, you know what I mean? It's not like if I fuck up, you're not going to get paid, or we're going to be home late, or the fucking job's not going to get done, and the customer's going to be shitty. If I fuck up, someone's going to die. If you know, if I make a shit decision as a leader and put those guys in a shit, they're going to die, and I've got to fucking deal with that and go, you know what I mean? So it's fucking, it's heavy. It's heavy, but it's not heavy because we train to deal with that shit. I'm just trying to explain it. Taliban taking Afghan again. Those poor, yeah, dude. Yeah, Aussie. I was at 3-year-old, left in the car for the pokies. Family lost everything. Oh, Catherine, post-line Iraq, millions. Men like yourself, the reason we have freedom, sacrifice your own well-being to keep us safe. I appreciate your service, and those who never come home is unmeasurable. Well said, meow meow. That's lovely. Catherine, you've got a lot left. Disgusting, isn't it? Yep. 88, messed up mental health. What do you think of our government signing over sovereignty over the hate? What do you think of our government signing over sovereignty? I'm not too sure. What's the who, bro? I feel Gay Mel and Chris from Adelaide.
World Health Organization, and you are so fucking far behind.
Yeah, I know. Jack just messaged me. He just said catch up so we can get the chat going again. I'm like, yeah, righto, bro. You know who Drunk Koala is? I don't. I'd be wearing. Yeah, my site's got this that small thing. Who's standing there topless? Need a recap, bro. Crazy Steve, I don't. I'd be getting dressed behind a tree. No way, no. Like you don't have to worry about hiding yourself and get dressed behind your tree. No one's fucking trying to perv or look on you, mate. No way, mate. That's not gonna happen. It's not gonna fucking. And if it does, that person's gone. I can't. You can't have that shit. You can't have that shit, bro. You can't be screwing each other. You can't. You know what I mean? You can't have fraternisation. You can't have that shit. You know. I mean, I want to treat women, but like, why are you bringing makeup out, bush? Why are you doing it? Why are you bringing deodorant? Fuck it all off. No one cares. But it takes a while for a young lady to do that. I think. I mean, I'm not a young girl, but I mean, some girls will come in and go, "Can I shave my head?" And I'd say, if I was you, fucking oath. I said, you've got 15 minutes in the morning when I wake you up. You've got to make your bed. You've got to get fully dressed. Men have to shave. Women have to fucking have their tied into a tight bun. And if it's PT, they've got to have it tied into a tight plait, which is extra time in the morning in that 15 minutes. I said, you're at Kapuka. You're not going to just fucking impress anybody. You're here to become a soldier. If I was you, I'd shave your fucking head. One less thing you've got to worry about. 12 weeks. Go Rebecca Jones, a legend. Hey, Rebecca Jones is a legend. Email Sally. Oh my God, I am so far, bro. Can I do your own compounding pharmacy? Yeah. There's a doco now called Spies in the Outback, Pine Gap. Yeah, I know Pine Gap. China's smart Aussie government is dumb as dog shit. Woke, soft cock wombats neglected the Pacific neighbours. I agree. We've got to look after our own. But at the end of the day, they're not going to hurt. China can't do shit to us. It's an intel gathering post. Yeah, it is. Yeah, Pine Gap. And there's another one that you probably didn't know about up in Bamaga, the top of Queensland. I probably shouldn't really be talking about this establishment. You don't want people turning up there, but they're spying on the Filipinos and the Indonesians. Corey, I'll be fucked if I don't. That's Mel. I'm geographically challenged when it comes to... That's another thing, soldiers, we don't get lost. We get geographically embarrassed. It says that the Cold War is over, but Pine Gap is expanding and getting involved in conflicts across the world. It's just an intelligence gathering organisation. Corey needs to get off the glass flute. What the fuck's that? What's a glass flute? What do you think about Tasmania? About Tas? Fucking love Tasmania. Love anything Australian. Glass flute. What the fuck's a glass flute? What the fuck's it? Catherine pissed myself off and who's Woodsy? Woodsy's right below me. Only part of Australia. Yeah, we haven't been to Tassie. Woodsy's Woodsy. Go Woodsy. But it was cold 888. I lived in Tassie, moved there when I was 17. Fuck, you been around, Catherine, down there? That's freezing. I live in Tasmania, get to know people. Yeah, but us mainlanders say, whenever I had Tasmanians that come from Tassie in my thing, I'd be like, oi, Take your shirt off. Show me the scar where they chop your second head off. Just giving you a bit of banter. But fuck the boat fly over. That smell, real. Aussie Taz fucking pokies on the boat too. Don't mind having a press. Okay, have you ever read the book Bravo 20? Yeah, fucking oath, mate. I've read that several times. That's one of the first, mate. I'll tell you a couple of books to read. There's one called The Somme Mud. Absolutely unbelievable, blow your mind. There's another one called 18 Hours, where a bunch of Marines and 2 SASs get stuck in a fucking cold room with 600 Taliban belting them down. And they're stuck in there for 18 hours and they're going to die and they're fucking having, it's pretty crazy. Sean Ryan podcast, a guy called, or if you go to Jocko Willink, he's a Navy SEAL, he's got a podcast, and a guy called Dakota Meyer. He got the VC in America, it's called the Medal of Honor. He got the Medal of Honor, and his story is fucking off the chops. He's driving he's in a Humvee, firing the fucking machine gun, jumping down and driving it, while Taliban are coming up, opening the doors, and he's having firefights inside the vehicle. He gets shot in the elbow, and then he's jumping off, and he's grabbing fucking Afghanis that are being shot, throwing them in the back, reversing up, dropping them off, driving forward. He ends up getting in. This guy, they both pull their guns up. The Afghans run out of rounds. He's got no rounds on his M4, but he's got a 40mm gold mic in his 203. He pops that, so a grenade. It hits his Taliban in the guts, drops him, and as he drops it, he jumps on him and fucking picks up a rock and caves his fucking head in, man. And he just kept doing this for like 3 hours. Dakota Meyer. Crazy story, bro. What do you to ride to Sydney to Hobart? Fly to. Oh shit, sorry, it sounds like an Irish pub. The Sydney Hobart Wild Oats, hang on, might be confused. I'm scared. That's Mel. Mel, can you please tell Chris I sent him more topics? Holy shit. Let me just. Holy shit. Oh, look at another viewer. Do I need to do more? Holy shit. Sorry, guys. Let me just get. Holy shit. Well, thanks for being so active. When is your birthday and you, Chris? My birthday is April 15, 1977. 20 people in the chat. Come on, hit the like button. Glass flute. What was that? Glass flute. Glass flute is an ice pipe. An ice pipe? Oh, do you mean like that sweet puff where they fucking light those bowls up and smoke that fucking shit? Crackhead, right? That's what the crackhead is, isn't it? I don't know. 20 people in the chat, come on. Hi. Hey, football X-Vids. Hey, mate. Holy shit. He says. Okay, so I've caught up. Sorry if I've skipped over. Mate, I'll be more on top of it now. And Jack's been sending me messages of like, you know, when I hit a topic and I don't finish it, I'm going to do a video on it, okay? So I can just, you know, just dictate it. You know, because as I'm talking, I'm like, oh, that... It sort of all ties in, you know what I mean? Oh, it's good. It's good feeling. I love it. And you know what, too, being a soldier, you can sit down on your couch and you go, well, you fucking tried. I served my country. I served my citizens. I did the best I can. I tried to fight evil so people could be safe here. But I still, you know, when I sit here, I still feel guilty. I still feel fucking guilty sitting here, mate, retired, doing nothing, you know. I've got money, I own my house, I own my land, I own everything. I just sit here feeling guilty, fucking missing it every day. Yeah. But, you know, like my cousin, the Rebs, they wanted me to come down and start, you know, training guys in weapon systems and that. I'm like, I'm not getting behind that, bro. No fucking way am I dealing with that shit. No way. I'll come down, you know, and they'll come around and they're like, oh, they all call me soldier. The Rebs in Sydney, hey, soldier, how you going, mate? How you going, soldier? Like Chris Reimer, Matthew Reimer, he just got fucking done with $1 million and that. Like, you know, I got photos with Chris Reimer and that, but none of those guys impressed me, man, at all. I think that life's weak, you know, they all talk a big game and then they're fucking, yeah, I can't come over because of consorting. You know, I don't. It's just like, what the fuck are you doing? I said, take this patch off and go and put a real patch on. They put a real fucking patch on that you're proud of and you can lift your chin up. And no one's going to attack you for it. They're going to fucking be proud of you for it. Go and do that, cuz, and fucking go over and... You want to fire guns and be violent? You want to be guns and be violent? Get a fucking war, bro. You get all the guns and violence you want. Or is that not really what they're about? But To that, my cousin, it was bad because my mum and my auntie lived together. They lived there and Raptor in there every week. Fucking, my mum's always ringing me. Fucking Raptor, just rip this. I'm like, it's gonna happen. He's a fucking bitey. It's just the world, isn't it? But now he's at that age, 30 something, and he's like, you know, he's got his son. He's just put him in a private school. You know, he's getting strip searched on the side of the road. It's just, I'm like, what are you doing? You know, it's fucking terrible. You know. But yeah, I'll go down there and yeah, I'm like, yeah, no, fucking, no, this is stupid shit, mate. Like, 1%. You know what? How 1% even come out? Come on. You know how those clubs started? It was fucking veterans. Veterans that came back and couldn't fit in because they were working with their PTSD. And they didn't feel like they fitted in society because of what they were dealing with. And they come together and they got charged and the judge would say, I don't know what I'm going to do. You're like 1% of the population. How do we deal with you people? You know, and that's how that sort of came about. And then they start tattooing all over themselves. Oh, I'm a 1%. I'm like, what do you mean? What did you do? What did you do to fucking, you know, to make you so tough, cunt? Like, because I'm looking at them all. Because I've come down to my cousin's sister, so my other cuz, Jess, for her engagement party, and there's like 10 of them in there. And I just like, yeah, fucking, just give me a knife. Because I started having drink. I didn't drink too. I started having drinks and then partied on at my cousin's place. And I got in there and I went over and I started like going, you know, because I fucking had my shirt off. I'm like, what the fuck is your tattoos, cunt? Look at mine. My colours don't run. Show me your fucking cut. And I started getting lippy because I want to fucking belt a couple of these guns. You know, I was going to knife and I was fucking stuck cutting you guns up. But I had a bit of piss and my mum's like, Christopher. And then, you know, my cousin came out and said, cuz, calm. And I'm like, so I'm like, a fucking... I know, I started getting like, I'll fucking show you, I'll show you a fucking tough cunt. You never no idea. But my cousin, he got fucking kidnapped. Got sloppy, because he's the plug. Got sloppy. Plug, I didn't learn that term. I mean, he deals the dope or grove or whatever. I tried to stay out of that shit. And he got kidnapped, mate, for 3 days. My mum and he's ringing me, fucking, it was horrible. And then we just found out, but he's in hospital, 3 weeks in hospital, and he was strapped to a chair and tortured for 3 days. And so I went and saw him. I'm like, David, you know, get in the car. I said, bro, you know, I know you fucking talk to me, man. Talk to me about it. And he's like, fuck off, cuz, you know, I got bashed and fucked up. You know, have you been bashed? I said, bro, I haven't been tied to a chair and tortured for 3 fucking days. Let's be real, Dave. Talk to me about it. But that hard biker bravado, he didn't want to. So I said, right. You know. But yeah, all those guys, bro, like, if you see in my shorts on the dirt bike when I'm riding that CR and that guy go, and you can hear him goes, huh, he just fucking he just gassed my Merc. I'm at Chris Rymer's house there that day, riding his fucking dirt bike and fucking spraying dirt all over his Mercedes. Yeah, but none of those guys really impress me. That life doesn't impress me at all. You know, I feel sorry for the guys, you know, like Woodsy's story when he said, you know, I wish I had someone similar to you just to sort of give me that understanding and guidance of maybe, you know, fuck, I'm going to give that a go because you get to belong, you know. Especially young men, if they haven't had that role model or whatever, or they've been that real tight footy team and now that's sort of over and they can see they're going to be, and they want to belong to something and you know, and have purpose in their life. And I mean, it's fucking awesome. It's, you know, and then if you spend all your money in the first night, you still get paid. You still get 3 squares and a roof over your head, you know what I mean? But it's not like that. If you're suffering, your boys come around, your teammates will come around you and lift you up and buy you shit and fucking sort you out. You know, that's what we do. You walk around and go, mate, I need $1,000, I've fucking got this out. Fucking, yeah, bang, I don't give a fuck, here's $1,000. You know, don't even worry about giving it back to me. You know, it's just the way it is. And we don't exploit each other. Oh, he just gave me $1,000, can I have another 200? It's not, you know. I only say that because I've seen that since I got out. I tried, you know, you see it, and I see people like this, oh, we're tight, we're fucking, and then you stabbed him in the back, and I'm like, what the fuck? You were just telling me the other day that you this and that, you're going to do this for him. And there you're going, oh, no, you know, he doesn't do this, he doesn't give me enough of that. And it's hard to deal with, man, it's hard to deal with that. Because I just judge you for your character. I don't care what you've done or where you are, where you've been. I don't care about that. I don't give a fuck. It's how you present yourself and your character and what you want to do with your life. It's more appealing to me. And somebody that's been through it, you know, Woodsy's had a hard time in his life and where he is now is a success story. You know, Hookstagrams told me that he's had been in some bad situations where he probably should have been punished. And that's settled in his soul. But you know, now he's putting his best foot forward for his family and his mates. That's unbelievable. Pato, like when he's telling me he's running into people's houses and stabbing them in the face to take their drugs, I'm like, oh my fucking God, mate. You know, that's disgusting to me. But I can understand. No, that's weak. That's not strong. Doing that, exploiting, that's fucking weak. That's what weak people do. Real people do this. I'm not saying joining the army is a real person by any means, but a real person is somebody that gets up, works hard, they're loyal to their family, they're loyal to their friends, and they're genuinely kind. And like I said, don't mistake kindness for weakness. If someone's being kind, don't think they're being weak. I'll tell you that right now. Biggest mistake you can. Have I caught up again, or what's going on here? I just fucking hit this thing, live chat, and should update it. Moderator turned on slow mode. Slow mode, I got slow moded. Everyone's going, fuck. Well done, Woodsy and Hawk, Stacy. Oh, so many punished crimes. Yeah, that's, mate. You know, like when you were telling me that, I could see the pain, mate. But like, you know, that's the past. What can you do? You just don't do it again, I suppose, and just try to help other people do the same thing. I mean, Hookstar, Woodsy, all you guys, I all relate. I can relate to you all. You know, we all got so much in common, really. Thanks, Chris, and thanks, Aussie. Yeah, do they talk flat Earth? Flat Earth. That's so ridiculous to me. I'm sorry, it's so ridiculous to me. Just from this point of view, if we look out from our Earth, our sun, our moon, our planets, other stars, everything's round. Why the fuck are we going to be flat when everything else is round? We're not the exception. I'd just go on that theory. I don't even need to be a scientist. What do you think about that, guys? Fear the man who knows violence but chooses, mate. I fucking can't stand violence. Like I said, when someone says I want to join the army to kill people, fuck off, mate. Get the fuck out of here. If you go to the recruiting office and they go, what do you want to join? I want to go overseas and kill people. You're not going to get in. We don't want people like that. We don't want people like that with that thought process. You don't want to ever kill anybody or be violent to anybody. You know what I mean? Bluetooth. Wow, shit. Why is the Bluetooth fucking pairing?
Shit, sorry.
No, it's all right. I'll just turn the Bluetooth on this. Sorry, guys.
Turn it off.
No, I'm just going to turn the Bluetooth on this phone so nothing pairs to it. I forgot slow mode. I remember me, space nerd. I do. Random minutes day. Earth is a cube. Yeah, Earth is a triangle. How do I do that? Hi, remember me. Setting up top. The best fight I ever had was the one I walked to. Bro, Bruce Lee in Enter the Dragon. I think it's Enter the Dragon. When Bruce Lee is on the boat and they've all got the invitation and they go onto that island to fight, and that one guy's on the boat. And he goes, I know the art of fighting without fighting, you know, winning the fight without fighting. And this guy's going, let's fight right now. And he's like, okay, get in that boat down there and I'll fight you. And he gets into the boat and he releases the boat and he lets it, and this guy's floating away in the boat. And he goes, see, I won without throwing a punch. Hookstar. But you're ready to rock and roll at any time, you know what I mean? I'm more happy as fuck, but in the back of my mind, I'm like, but I'm still looking for threats for some stupid reason. When I go out in the town and that with my family, I'm looking for fucking threats. But I'm not trying to be, you know, I mean, it's weird. It's hard to explain. The art of fighting without fighting. That's it. The art of fighting without fighting. You know. So many times, mate. Mate, I haven't been a good person my whole life. I got drunk in cars and blew up tires and fought fucking Navy guys and my military police. I was be thrown in military jail. You know, I got fucking... One guy tried to hit on my girl and I waited for his missus and his kids to get there and we had a few beers. I took him in the front yard and broke his fucking arm and arm bar. Like, I've done some shit. I've got fucking drunk and I got on my motorcycle naked. You know, with all my mates there fucking trying to hold the motorcycle with Mel standing over the car going, babe, please don't. But I'm like, I'm in this fucking stupid idiot fucking, because I'm drunk. Being a person that I'm not. Gambling is poo. I'm glad I've had it. You know, when I go for a feed with Mel, we'd always throw in fucking $20 Keno, 4 numbers, 2 numbers each. You know, if you win them, 120 nicker. And then we usually get a 50 each, and we go and have a hit. We're just trying to hit the fucking free spins. You know, you hit the free spins, giddy up. Cheers, Aussie chick, yeah, bro. Situational awareness. That's a word that we use in the army. Situational awareness is of the utmost, especially when you're in an environment or a pub or somewhere that's not normal, man. You need to be like, I just can't help myself. When I go to a cafe, a restaurant, anywhere, I sit with my back to the corner. I can see the exits and the entry points. It's just what I do. It's the first thing I think of. Where the entry points, okay, that guy's, I know where his knives are, I know this is, I'm just got it all checked in my head if I need to do whatever I need to do. But it's just that solid in me. If it's important, then it can be asked again. Yeah, sorry guys. Isn't awesome that we can all vibe off each other just chatting like, yeah, fucking oath, Catherine, this is mad. I need to do what Hooks does though. I need to get that stream bird thing so I can have a couple people up and then we can fucking have a thing. And then if I'm talking, they're like, hey, Chris, you gobbing off too much, bro. The chat wants to fucking ask you something. Now you caught up. Can everyone tell Chris that we don't mind if he skips comments to catch up? We really don't care, bro. Tell your stories and then... So it's just, I just get passionate and then I'm like, no, I need to really let you know and understand, try and see it from our point of view. And it's not a point of view from toughness. I'm just trying to explain the whole situation and how we get to where we get and the thoughts that we're doing. You know, and it's not thoughts of, I'm better than that or doing, it's just thoughts of, that's the standard. I need to get to that, but I want to exceed it. I need to be that, you know? That's what you want. I sold my soul for the Powerball and NZ. What do you mean Powerball? Isn't that like the one that's on Wednesday or Sunday nights? StreamYard, yes, it's awesome stuff, mate. When I see like Wild Bull Bar, Spudley up in Gladstone, when I see Hookstagram, is it James 8? Well, get to have the handles. I'm straight there because I know I can go up and we can have a chat and it's always, every time I go on one, we talk about the coolest shit. Like I said, today me and Hooks were talking about like New Zealand and we were talking about, what were we talking about there in there? It was really cool. What were we fucking talking about in there? Fucking, Hooks, if you're still there. 100% Jack, it's Chris's channel, you can talk. Yeah, that's right. It's like, yeah, today, like, I think it was Jack that someone said you got 200 subs, bruv. And I was like, fuck. Like, I do check it, don't get me wrong, but I just hadn't checked that. And I was like, fucking 200, because last time I checked it was like 188 or something like that. You know, and they're like, oh, you're going to get up? And I'm like, you know, I don't really care about it. I'm never going to monetize myself. I don't need money. I don't need anything. I don't need to be driven by that at all. I just want to tell you how fucking Aussie soldiers think, and they're out there in their silence because, you know, nobody wants to know our story. We sit in the pub and on the end that day, I'm like, come and fucking talk to me. But they see your medals and that, and I'm trying to be like smiling, like, come over, bro. Like, I never used to wear my medals. I'm like, fuck, I don't give a fuck about the medals. I walk in there, my mum would go, Chris, why aren't you wearing your medals? I said, because what do I need to show everybody my medals? I know what I fucking done. I don't have to stand there and but I was doing it because people wouldn't approach me, and I thought, fuck it, I'll take it off, and I'll just stand there, and then people will go, hey mate, because I just look like one of them, and they come over, here you going, bro? And I'm like, yeah. And then, you know, did you serve? I say, oh, did you serve? Where have you been? And then they get chatting, but then I'll go in with my medals, playing, because I got fucking heaps too. So I cover my whole chest, and I'm walking there and clanging and clinging and fucking. Don't get me wrong, I'm fucking super proud. But I didn't do it for fucking medals or money. We used to say that when we get over there, we go, boys, I want the truth, you know, I want the truth. Because when you go to war, we get a lot of money, right? Straight away, tax-free, straight away, $250 a day extra for danger money, $20 a day separation from your next of kin, another $15 a day because you're eating hard rations, something else a day because of this. And then every 10 days you're in a war zone, you earn a day of leave at that pay. You know, you're earning $7.5 grand a week, you know, as a sergeant, $7.5 grand a week. Mel's banking $7 grand a week. When I got home, bro, we just had boku cash, you know. And a young lock soldier, a digger, he's bringing home fucking, you know, 60 grand. You know, you got guys that are 19 going straight to Holden and buying brand new club sports and fucking doing them up, and it was insane. Yeah, Wednesday and Saturday nights I signed to contract in blood. Wednesday and Saturday nights I signed to contract in blood. What do you mean by that? You're going to join the army? You don't need to sign in blood. You just sign and then they make you say this oath that you're going to fucking, you know, serve your nation and your citizens. And that's the start. And when you're saying that, you're like straight away like, whoa, this is heavy, you know, because you got to stand up and put it in the Bible if you believe in that, or your hand up and you got to say the oath that you take as a soldier. And if that there doesn't, you know, give you the pep that you need, you're like, well, you know, this is different, you know. And like I said, when they say, oh, you got to write a letter, how do you tell someone? You got to write a letter to your loved ones in case you don't come back, so they're getting it on your behalf of being dead, like. You know, I'm going to put that to you right now and put yourself in that position. What do you say and who do you say it to? And then they say, put your best uniform on, best hat, best look, because this is the photo they're going to show on TV and on the news if you die. It's called your death photo, right? And we're having those photos taken and that. You know, and you're told, you know, men around you're probably not going to come back. And it's fucking hard shit, man. But it's hard, but it's easy. You know what I mean? Because it's just hard because it's brutally raw and honest. But fuck, it's what I do. I didn't give a fuck, man. I didn't give a fuck. And did you get called Jacko? Me? No, Catherine called him Jack. Not Jacko. Because my name's Chris Gooding, so everyone called me Goody. I was called Goody. Hey, Goody. That's what I was called, bro.
And that was the good thing.
Yeah, Mel's the good thing. Some of my mates used to say good thing. They said the good thing is here. Because I was exceptionally more violent than my friends. Like I said, when I was like peaking, early 30s, late 20s, I would get drunk and go into a pub and find the biggest cunt, mate, and rip his fucking head off. Because I was a fucking idiot. I was in this fucking, kill mate, who thinks he's fucking tough? I'll show you fucking tough. Even if I got smacked up. Like I said, so many fights I've drunk. So many times, bro, I'm sitting on the couch with my missus, and I can't move my fucking hands. My hands broke. Look at that nose pushed back. My hands broke. And I won the fight. This cunt's got a bumped head and fucked up. He's going to be good in a week. I can't use my hands for fucking 5 weeks. Who really won the fight, you know? And Kev calls me Jack. Oh, good. We are listening to you and chatting with each other. So keep talking, bro. Thanks, mate. Whew. You know, have a fucking bit of fucking how's your father? Oh, Gatorade, tropical Gatorade, don't mind it. I don't drink alcohol at all now. Don't even drink it. I drink it on Anzac Day though. But now I can feel it. Like I always have rum in my coffee in the dawn service. If you can get to the dawn service and have rum in your coffee before the service, that represents the soldiers that had a nip of rum before they got that whistle, come up out of the trance and ran into bullet fire. So at that time they drank it, you're drinking the same drink they drank. So that's what that means. If you go to a gunfire breakfast before the fucking dawn service, people will be giving you coffee and dudes will be walking around with Bundaberg rum and it fucking tastes disgusting. And they put rum in your coffee and you do it and you drink it and every sip is so hard to fucking drink, but I just drink it because, you know, 100, what are we now, 24, 100, whatever, 110 years ago, they had that drink. And they looked at each other, they gave themselves that cheeky look, and I see on the flip side, boys, let's go, you know. And then you do the dawn service, you know, lest we forget, and we go through, and we thank the soldiers, you know, that never returned, we thank the soldiers that are serving, and we thank the veterans that have left. What's my poison back in the day? When it come to beer, I like my beer cold, and I would drink usually Carlton Draft. Carlton Draft I used to drink. I didn't mind Heineken's with a bit of lemon. When I drank, I used to drink. I didn't give a fuck about the spirits. I drink it all. I drink Scotch. I drank rum. I drank vodka. I drank Zambuca. I used to drink those Yoga Bombs. I used to smash Yoga Bomb, Jägermeister and Red Bull. I'd smash heaps of those, and I used to drink like port. I used to grab and just squeeze it out. I'd drink anything, fucking bro. I'd drink a bottle of wine. But then I've got the bottle, I'm trying to fucking kill someone with it. Yeah, so it ends that day, and then I do that, and then I go to the RSL, and because I'm a vet, I get the drink for free, right? So I'm like, fucking, what? I'm gonna have a fucking few drinks, you know? They're putting it on, so, and I have a few drinks, and I have that third or fourth drink, and then something drops in my head, and I'm like, and I look at the dude, I'm like, I don't want this company to be fucking shit me for the last few hours, and I'm starting to see he's got an ego, and I'm doing all the things that and I go, I need to get in the car, I need to go see Mel, I need to get the fuck out of here because that's my limit now, and I know that limit. I just get when something goes bang, I just get that negative thought. I'm like, okay, I've got to go. Like my mate, I won't mention his name because I don't know if he wants him. He's one of my digs, mate. I took him to Afghan, and he came. When did he come? Just before Christmas, babe. Mate, he came to me. No registration, no license, warrants for his arrest, homeless, 3 dogs. Everyone's rejected him, his family, his sister, his mother. He's got no one else. And he's driven down my driveway and I didn't know he was coming.
Didn't even ring.
Just drove. Because he knows I'd embrace him, mate, no matter what. We got a bond. And he just came straight out and he's crying and he hugged me. And then he pissed me off.
What?
Because he fucking started drink driving. And I said, fuck, mate. If you drink drive one more fucking time, bro, I'm going to drag you out of that car. I'm going to fucking beat you to fucking hell, mate. My daughter is driving around here. There's kids getting like, mate, I can't stand drink driving. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Because my family member's on the road. And by fuck, if you're going to kill one of my family members because of your drinking, So I don't like, if someone goes, I'm just going to have a few beers, or just have a beer. I say, why even drink it? If you're driving, why even have one beer? But, that's just, I'm not judging anybody, because you might go to your mate's place, it's the footy one, have a beer, but you got to go, whatever. But that's the way I think. Because I fucking got in the car and did that. Look what I did. I blew the fucking wheels on a high ace. I fucking got a building evacuated. Then I fought the fucking guard and nearly got thrown in jail. Then I got charged and then I was going to fucking be in jail. Mel doesn't even know this. I'm going to lose my range. She's going to get $300 a week. Can't even cover the rent. I fucked up heaps of times. That's what I mean. I wasn't always a legend. You know what I mean? Like I did bad. I did stupid shit as well. Like I was that drunk, stupid guy when you get in the pub and you see he's all fucking like, this guy's been in trouble. I could be that guy sometimes back in the day. I hasn't been like that since 2013. I think was the last time I was drinking. It got to the point where I was in the valley in Brisbane and I was jumping on the fucking roof of a cab, mate, trying to drag this cunt out of his window. And my mate's like, oh, Goody, what are you doing? And I'm like, fuck, trying to go. And I'm going in the valley, mate. Wasn't good, man. It wasn't good. But I was numb. I was trying to numb. I don't know where the fuck, mate. I didn't even know. I just had to stop. It was because Mel was suffering. Mel was suffering. And I'd say, I'm going to stop drinking, and then I'd drink. And like my mates go, oh, we've heard the stories about you drunk. Remember Grubby come around with a bottle of scotch and all those drinks, and he goes, oh, good. I reckon I can. He got me so drunk, bro. I destroyed my garage. I went next door to my neighbour and tried to drag him out of the house. I kicked his letterbox over. I woke up in the kitchen floor. Mel's in the room locked. My mate's going. He's like, oh, bro. What the? And Mel's going, I fucking told ya. And I'm like, what did I do? What did I do? I'm like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, that's why I had to stop, man. It's not who I am. Well, up for knowing your limit. Yeah, it took a long time though, was he? Like, I'm talking. Like in the 90s, we used to drink and then go into because we had our own infantry boozers, just us infantry. And you go in there on a Friday night, and sometimes over in the left corner would be like a milliliter, slippery with blood, and there's dudes fucking fighting over there, hitting each other with bottles, and like, cunts are fucked up, man. It's just, it's hard. All these guys are high tempo when we're doing such hard things with that war all the time, and then we get home Friday night after all that, and we fucking get a gut full of piss. And it all goes pear-shaped. If there's civilians around, it's bad because we come together and we start on the civilians, but when there's no one around, we fucking fight each other. It's crazy. You know, I remember walking through the Flinders Street East in Townsville, like stretched out like 60 or 70 of us, man. We're walking down the main drain because we just had a couple of guys beat by some Aboriginals and a bouncer up at the playpen. We've called some boys now and we're just fucking kicking the fuck out of anyone we come down. We're just walking down Flinders Street East, mate, just owning it because I don't even know fucking why. I was telling Hooks, the guys used to get cartons of alcohol and go into the main part, the botanical gardens in town, and put the carton down and say to the Murrays, if you beat me, you can drink this beer in front of me. If I beat you, I'm going to sit here and drink this beer in front of me. He'd do that on a Friday night and go down there and go to fucking war, these guys. Like, this is what, you know, and then like a couple of guys got smashed up by the Murrays. So these dudes went and got some 22s and silenced them and sat on a bridge, man, and was shooting these cunts in the car. It was crazy. I had a guy in Mortars. That we didn't know. He had a fucking pump action shotgun in the roof. And he had issues with his mate out there. Like, I don't know, he was trying to tune a chick and he come and, you know, cut his grass. This guy was filthy. So he's got in the cab, gone home, thinking this guy's gone home, grabbed his pump action, he blew the lock off his door, went in, blew all his pack and his webbing up, his uniform, put fucking 5 rounds into his bed, and then sort of passed out in the bottom of the stairs. And then this guy's got home and seen what he's done to his fucking bedroom and gone, fuck, if I was in bed, he would have killed me and grabbed this guy and just fucking fed it to this guy, mate. Done. And like, I walked in like going, what the fuck is going on? There's a guy fucking going ballistic with a pump act guy. I'm like, what? You know what I mean? It was insane sometimes, bro. It was insane. And we used to have this room called the Gauntlet Room, where the Mortars room, because we're the most senior platoon in the infantry. And we sit in there, and if anyone comes into the mortar room, we grab you and we rip your fucking clothes off you. There's no women here, there's men. And we tell new blokes, can you just go through there and grab me? And they'd go through and we just grab these guys, rip all their fucking clothes off, spray paint them. You got guys trying to shave their nuts and they've cut their nuts and they're fucking tipping alcohol in it. I seen guys shoving dog food into a dude's ass, and we got a dog fucking mauling out because he's getting married on Saturday. And he rocks up Saturday morning, he's got fucking pain he can't get off, his hair's all fucked up, his nuts are fucked. It was crazy times, man. It was one dude, but the girl liked this, we didn't know that. He had an Aboriginal girl, naked, chained in his bedroom, in his cupboard for 3 days with a bowl of water. And he used to bring her out like as a sex thing. And we got a fucking snap ream inspection, and the SSM and OC open. And there's an Aboriginal girl asleep, chained naked in this guy's cupboard. What the fuck? You know, like, and if you remember the first story I told, where the old mate threw the shit into the ceiling fan, that dude, anyone know Townsville, there used to be a girl who used to sit out the front of the bank, and she was a paraplegic, and she used to get out of her wheelchair, and she used to bust with a saxophone. He tuned her, picked her up, bro. Got her back to the lines, did the deed. At 7:30, we're getting up, and he's got this girl, sorry, you got to go. He's pushing her down the stairs. He sits on the stairs, fucking throws a wheelchair down the stairs, and goes, you know, here's fucking $100 for a cab. I was going, what the fuck is going on? You know, it was fucking, some of those guys weren't good leaders, you know. That was like, what? You gonna treat that woman like that? What the fuck? I was so, but he was a senior corporal and I was trying to work it out as a soldier, you know. It was fucking hard for me because I was bringing my dad going. I just seen these guys, you know, lining up to smash this chick. I just don't understand. But I was brought up a good Christian boy too. You know, I was brought up, my mum and dad were hardcore Christians and my martial artists, and I'm doing youth groups and fucking martial arts and playing rugby league and doing heaps of shit, you know. And then, you know, so I was pretty, like, don't get me wrong, I stole cars when I was a young fella. But like nicely, if you can say that. You know, I got in a couple of fights as a young, you know, as a teenage boy, you know, at parties. But I was genuinely a good kid, you know what I mean? You know? Rum and milk is that Black Russian. I'm not too sure. Alcohol ruined my life. Literally the worst drunk now, 6 months. Yeah, fucking, mate, it's no good. Just us in chat. What's good? Jordan's in the house, my boy. Toddy bus rush to either tequila. I thought it was tequila or vodka. Rum and milk sounds like spew. Steve Salute. I drink martinis only at the Crown. Never had a martini. Congratulations. I know, thanks. Thanks, Jordan. It was amazing. I was with Hookster this morning and chatting with him, and I think Jack came out and said, "Oi, bro, you pled 200, I think." Yuck, what a bastard. Oh, I bet I know. That's what I mean. Some guys, you know, like they can get through, and then, you know, after a year you go, hang on a second. This guy is not right. But unfortunately, I don't want to say it, but there's some girls, and I saw this, right, that just love to come and fuck army guys, and lots of them at a time. I never understood it. Because I walked down the lines one time, and I could hear this chick, I'm like, and there's a line coming. I shouldn't even fucking say this shit. It fucking scarred me. Because I'm walking in, they're like, oi, come in, mate, this chick loves it, you know, like. And I walk in there because I'm thinking, hey, fucking raping her, what the fuck is going on? And I see she's fucking laughing, and she's like, more. And the guys there got their fucking gas masks on, and they're fucking fighting each other naked, waiting it. And I'm walking down there going like, yeah, that's cool, eh? And as I walk past, I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And I told Mel, I'm like, you know, there's these girls, man, that come and just love to fuck the grunts. And then once she's done this, I thought she's going to go. And then she goes to another platoon and starts hitting on those guys. I'm like, I think my cousin says that, you know, like there's some women. I'm not trying to degrade women at all. I have my utmost respect for women. I've got a wife, I've got a daughter, I've got a mother. You know, I respect. But there's some of those girls that just love to go and just be with bikies. You know, like, be with them like, you know, like intimately with them. Lots. Like my cousin's like overweight. He's not that good to look at. He's got tattoos all the way to his fucking head everywhere. He's got a murder on the back of his head and fucking 1% everywhere. And he's just chick after chick after chick after chick that are, you know, pretty decent looking young ladies that would easily go and get a good dude, you know what I mean? And I'm like, why the fuck you with him? And then next, another chick, and then and he's just like, and they come in, and I'm like, oh my lord, but each to their own, right, eh? Each to their own. Who the fuck am I to judge on? I mean, but it just bloody no good, poor girl. I know, but it's something like I said. I'm telling you right now, mate. I've seen girls that are maybe you'd call them an nymphomaniac. I don't know. By guys and gals, gonna call it a night, Chris. Night, Mel. See you in the next live. Sorry, Woodsy, bro. I've probably been gobbing off, mate. Thanks for popping in. You're awesome again. You know, like it's so good that you and Jack hooked up. That makes me feel good, really, really good. You know, Woodsy, I'm fucking far. Woodsy, are you off? No worries, have a good one. Jack, salute, bro. Night, YouTuber fam. Yeah, cheers, mate. What time is it? Oh, it's only 11. Sweet. Trains, the world is a crazy place. Oh, it's like, I think some of you guys are listening to that short I put up, showing you about one of the hardest English soldiers. They're talking about, you know, he fought in the Boer War, fucking World War One, World War Two, and he got shot everywhere. And they're like, "How did you go to the war?" And he goes, "I quite enjoyed the war." Imagine that guy walking around now when he's seeing fucking men dressed as women, women pageant, men dressed as women in women's sports. You know, women have to fight so hard for their rights, and now men have taken over, and now they've got to fight for their fucking rights again. But the worst thing is, women are letting men do it. And men are letting men do it. Like, imagine that guy walking around going, what the fuck is going on here? Your freedoms and your ideas are that good now that you're just so bored. Everybody wants to change genders, and I hate my flag because it represents fucking colonialism. And wow, those guys, mate, I say the Anzacs would be turning in their graves sometimes, but they fought for your freedoms, and it's up to you to do with your freedom. It's your right. Celibacy is my solace. That's bloody giving up romping. All to you. I've known a couple of guys that are celibate. I always thought maybe they're gay, you know, and they're struggling with it, but not being judgmental, because it's, you know, it's different for a guy to go celibacy, but like some dudes just need to, you know, maybe it's their you know, their downfall or something. I don't know. The trans men getting the chop, bro. Like even if you're a man and you feel like you're in a woman's body, Why do you need to get boobs and cut your dick off that? Why can't you just be feminine and be who you are? Embrace your body and be feminine as. You don't have to go and change everything. And same with women. If they feel masculine, you have to chop your boobs off and do all that. It's the body you got. Just be masculine. But that's just, I can't understand it. So maybe them just going, you don't understand, you know. I need to feel, you know, I need to feel my body how I feel my head. I don't understand that, but it's just, I just don't understand it, bro. What about the short you out of the bloke who fought in all them wars and then said frankly I? That's what I was just talking about, yeah. Shot in the ear, shot in the head, shot in the shoulder, shot in the gut, shot in the leg. You know, World War I was a fucking shocking war. What do you think of the war? I quite enjoyed it. Next. That's what I say to deforming body, you know. I just think, you know, I think, but it's like, I'm not even going to start the abortion thing. I could open up a can of worms there. My uncle lives back in Oz. His name is a loose skunt. Loose cunt. Nice. He got me there. Yeah. I had a soldier called a recruit, a bend over. Oh my God. Pulled his own. Yeah, that's right. Doctor, I need you to amputate these fingers there. Fuck, I can't. Done. 20k rifle. Let's go. Pulled his own finger. Yeah, that's right, Steve Jack. Yeah. Because I start every morning off, mate. I know Australian military history well, and like this morning, I watched an hour and a half on the Rats of Tobruk. I know everything about the Tobruk. It's because I can't get enough of it. And then I was going through some shorts, and then I seen that, and I'm like, I think people need to know that story. That's pretty hard, you know. And I've been to a lot of places, known a lot of dudes, man, fought a lot of people, and that's a pretty hardcore story. You get hardcore stories like that. Did you watch the vid I sent you? Was it the one with Leo, with Vio Thon and that the guy who goes, you know, naming things that are brown colours and that, Jack? And I got you doing the skids, you drifter in Newcastle. And I was saying, so was that a Detroit locker? Was that locked? So when you go around a normal corner, inside, because I could see you're getting that nice flow, and you usually have a limited slip diff or locked diff to do that, eh? You could never do it with the one wheel spinners. You can do the S's, but you don't get that, you know, the tail. Daily joke, why aren't koalas classified as a bear? Because they don't have the qualification. Babe, what's that one you do with the bunnies? What's your joke with the bunnies?
How do you catch a unique bunny?
How do you catch a unique bunny?
Unique up on him.
Unique up on him.
How do you catch a tame bunny?
How do you catch a tame bunny?
Tame thing. Unique up on him.
Tame thing. Unique up on him. Yeah. Nah, mini spool locker. Rats of Tobruk had a base in Heidelberg, Melbourne. Oh, in Townsville, there's bloody swimming pools and things named after Tobruk. You know why they were called the Rats of Tobruk? It's because the Germans called them, they said they are like rabid animals. They are like rats in the ground. And the Aussies embraced that and said, we're rats, are going to bite your fucking head off. And they did. You know, the Germans were scared. You just listen to Rommel. Just go back and listen to fucking Edward Rommel quotes. The Germans were scared to fight Australians. Because we fight with bayonets. You know, when a German puts his fucking hand up, or a POW puts their hand up, it's up to you whether you want to kill him or not. Like, just because he put his hands up and that. We're two soldiers in a trench. He's got an enemy uniform. My ROEs is I can kill a man in an enemy uniform. Do I want to take this guy prisoner? And then maybe he's going to get out and kill someone else? Fuck it, you know, Australians, mate, you put your hands up, bro. I'm going to put a bayonet in your throat. Get the fuck out. Sorry, next. But you got to be a soldier to be in that frame of mind to be able to understand what's going on there, right? I can't stand those Transformers example, men that dress up and shit more than meets the eye. What's that? More than I subbed, bro. Nike. Cheers, mate. Cheers, bro. How you going? You been in the chat long? How's it going, mate? J Kill. I'm going good. If my man turned up in a dress, I'd push him out of my car. And rightly so, Aussie. Rightly so. Like, if your man turned up in a dress, like, what the fuck? Yeah. Unless it's like you're taking the piss. But then again, you know, like if a man turns up in a dress, who am I to fucking even care? Just don't push it on my kids. Don't get in my face and say I am a fucking female and I need to be validated because I'm not going to fucking validate it, bro. You need to validate yourself. Who cares what anyone else thinks, right? I'm a Kiwi cracker. Negs! JK Kill. Kiwi. Part of the Anzac. Anzac. Part of the Anzacs. As Australians, we are some strong motherfuckers. Nike, I'm going to fucking say yes, we are. Yes, you are. Yes, we are. We do. We have a bond. We just have this fucking bond, you know. It's just this. I don't know. It's hard to see it now like that. But we do. We're just Aussies. We're cut from the same cloth. When you're born here and you're raised here, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you're a Hauso or a Bogan or a little bit cashed up Bogan or we're all the fucking same. You know what I mean? We all talk the same. We look the same. You know, like I used to have a fucking mad mullet because I'd never been able to do it, and I loved it, but it was getting a little bit shit. You know, me and Josh, we were riding mullets together because I think mullets are Aussie, mate. You don't see anyone else running a mullet, eh? And whenever I see a guy with a good mullet, I always go, bro, good mullet. They go, yeah, I know. Does Pato wear a dress? Ask him. I'm going to say no. I'm happy that I get sneakers with pink on. Then now in men's sizes, I waited a lifetime for that. Fair. J-Kill, OT don't, master, I got a pile of methods, pile coke and pile weed. What? OT don't matter? I'm missing something there. Methods of pile of coke. Cocaine? Yeah, all right, good on you, cocaine. It's not that shit. Get you high. All the bikers and that say that you pay a lot and it does fuck all. I like mullets. It's a fucking Aussie, you know? And when I went back to New Zealand, laugh out loud, trippers, that just reminded me of a dude who exploited my daughter, Tripper fucking. As a New Zealander who just scrolled on this, what's happening here? I don't know what I say to that, bro. I'm just talking about Australian stuff, you know, why we matter, why we're good, why we're different to other people, what bonds us. You know, just because a guy lived this life and that life, but we can arrange at the same place and time and not have judge each other on it. You know what I mean? Like you got Andrew Kirby, the guy that wrote Romper Stomper on. Like he wrote me a message the other day, man. That was it. Fucking mate, it's done me. He wrote me this message, bro. Like, mate, I'm not going to take because I don't know if he wants it out there, but and Pato, you know, like, he's like, mate, I was shit, you know, when I was listening to you the other night, you know, I felt embarrassed. And I was like, no, but, you know, it doesn't matter now. It doesn't matter that. I said, all your hardships and pain and the shit you went through, now you can put all that into good use and tell the kids, you know, racism is shit, you know, because he was a Nazi. Now you can say, I was wrong. You know, you shouldn't put violence on somebody because they look different or they got a different colour of their skin, mate. Now you can get the young fellas that... So it doesn't matter how we got there. Now we're here together. Let's fucking show these young fellas that it's tough not to join a gang. It's tough to stand on your own 2 feet, make a fucking dollar, get a family. You know, don't go fucking looking for the next thing, get on those dating apps or whatever they do and scroll right and left and going, oh, I don't want to commit to this chick, there's something better. No. Fall in love with that chick and then fight for your fucking relationship. It's not hard. It's not easy. And you can't, as soon as it gets hard, you don't throw your arms up and fucking get back on the apps. No. You got to talk. You got to fight for your relationship. Fight for it. And if that's not in your mind, then don't even enter it seriously. Then. But you know, like I was 19 when I met Mel, 1996. What was it, 2024, you know what I mean, like, I typically do my, anyway, Aussie chick, but he did a couple of shorts, what's that? Fucking around just clowning, he's a funny fuck, who's that, sorry? Yes, laugh out loud. Yep. We are some hard motherfuckers in Australia. We aren't soft. I grew up in the housing commission my whole life, you know, that'll make you hard, bro. You know. But, you know, as long as you weren't exploited as a kid, you know what I mean, were neglected in that housing commission. Just because you're a housing commission, that doesn't matter. You're just gonna probably struggle with the bills and that. But as long as it wasn't you getting, your mum and dad were getting blind and then you're getting neglected, because that time of toughness, you know, that's trauma toughness. And I can't even talk on that because I was lucky. I had a loving mum and dad, and 28 years that there. That's Winnie Blues or Chester Reds. Back in the day, I would have gone to Winnie Blues, bro. I'd smoke them. And then I liked rolling, you know. I used to like that. I used to like when I went, you know, we're down and we're fucking sitting. I got 5 minutes and I just sit there, you know, watching my heart just rolling a cigarette. It was just fucking cool. 96 was a good year. You know, it was. I was a chick out. He did the shorts trying to take the piss with people who are. Oh, so when you're talking about the Pato wear a dress, yeah, he's taking the piss out of his missus. So he's doing skits with his daughter, and he's like, you know, that's comedy value, man. I rate that. That's got nothing to do with. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, no, but when Pato's wearing those dresses and the shorts and that dude, he's being funny, and you know, and like for who he is and that, for him to do that, it shows you he's humbled. He doesn't, you know what I mean? Like, he's the leader of Willem the Kill 'Em. He did this and he did that and he got stabbed on it, and you know, and he should be like doing like a guy like this, but no, he gets there with his daughter and he does the Ireland boys and he takes a piss out of Eshays, and that's cool. That's what Aussies do too. We do that. We take the piss. You know, we rile each other up. But when he gets in a dress and then goes, I'm a woman and I want to fucking play women basketball, then that's a different story. But when he's fucking around with his daughter and he's being his missus and that's fucking mad, mate. I love that shit. Because it shows, you know, like it's a fun banter between him and his missus too, you know, because he's impersonating the woman he loves. It's great. You know, it's deeper than just what you see, I think. I moved out of home in 96. I'm old. You're not old, Catherine. I know exactly how old you are.
Sorry, I told him.
You're a spring chicken. No, you're not spring chicken, but you're good to go, mate. Aussie chick laugh out loud. Message deleted by Jack. Why? What happened? Catherine. Bang. Aussie chick. Bang. There you go. Bang. I wish I could move out, but how? I wish I could move out, but houses right now are cooked. What does that mean? I wish I could move. Houses are cooked. Pato's a mad cunt. He's been through shit. Yeah, he has. Of course he has. And he has his own demons, man. You know, that life takes its toll. No matter how tough you are, it takes its toll somewhere, by some way, shape, or form. You know? But now look at him. He's fucking driven to be the best artist Australia had. He sees himself being on TV, you know, because he wants to show his daughters what a real man is. He wants to show his wife, his girlfriend, what a real mate. I mean, that's Australian. That's fucking manly. That's good, you know. And he did those lives. It doesn't matter. He got to where he is now, and now he's fucking being kind. And you look at him. You know, he's an animal. What he's done in the shit, you know. He's fighting Moody and all that stuff. But look at him. He's humbled and he jokes. And I fucking rate that, man. That shows that's a real man to me, I reckon. Thanks, Chris. No way. Yeah, cool. No worries. Dude called you a loser. Called me a loser? He's hurting. The poor fella. He's hurting. It's okay, mate. You can call me a loser. I don't give a fuck. You can call me whatever you want. Just don't call me late to dinner and don't call me at 3 in the morning. The price of a house is absolute madness, mate. Mate, right. I'm 60 k's north of Gympie, about 2.5 hours north of Brisbane. I bought 4.5 acres for 65 grand. We bought a kit home, which is 182 squares. It's four bed, 2 bathroom. I bought that for 32 grand. It cost me 32 grand to pour the slab. We built the kit home. Mate, I got my land, my house, everything, mate, for about $220,000. But I'm a bit out of town. But it's fucking great because I'm 40 k's, 35 k's from Tin Can Bay and Fraser Island. 50 k's to Rainbow Beach. And now the highways, they've just finished the Bruce Highway all the way up to mine. It's going to be, 40 minutes to Noosa. 50 minutes into Coolum Beach. Fuck. I live in paradise. The price of, yeah. Hi, Jordan. Oops. Look, he's lost now. I've sold coke for a living, been to jail, had beefs with bikies over stupid shit, got my shit together now, working at clubs, making... Right, exactly. But all that bullshit you did, it's giving, you understand that, what to look for in grubs that are going to exploit people, and now you can stand on that moral high ground because you've been there, done that. It's tougher to do what you're doing now. It's easy to go and exploit and sell drugs and do that. It's easy. I know it is. I mean, I've seen it around here. But it's hard. It's hard to say no. It's hard to stand on the moral high ground and fucking earn that dollar honestly. But then you can sit with your kids or your wife and sit there and know you're a fucking real man. Because you're doing manly shit, not weak man shit. But that's just me, guys, and if you're doing that right now, you're just going through a phase in your life, and hopefully you'll come to that. Davros, haven't seen you for a while, my man. The Aussie in Malaysia, he's our boy, Davros. Shane Kavanagh. Jack, I went to look for the mullet, but found Homer Simpson. Oh, Hookster's back. You can call me Ray, or you can call me Jay. Just don't call me Ray J. That's great, Hooks. That's great, Hooks. Jack, I went to look. This is what's he got here. Why do people in Australia act independent like they were a US citizen when Australia head of state is in the head of the Church of England? Food for thought. Do you think we give a fuck about that? Do you think I give a fuck about the monarchy? You know what I mean? It's something it's a tradition, right? But Australians, we don't care about that shit. Do you think the monarchy has any influence over us over here? There's a Governor General that's meant to represent them, but it's just a fucking position. It's just a position. That's how I feel. I'd fuck the monarchy, you know what I mean? It's worse because in the army, royal, everything's Royal Australian this, Royal Australian Infantry, Royal, and every room you go into, there's a picture of the Queen, and when we do dining nights, we got a fucking toaster, and I'm like, why? What is she doing to us? What is she doing to help us or do us? We feel like we're a slave to her, Because I used to be like, fucking, why are we cheating her? She shits at the same hole I do, fucking no. But, some guys are like, shut your mouth, bro, this is not, it's bigger than you. You're part of the royal, so suck it up. And, okay. You like that one uncle you see at Christmas that gives you the best life advice. I don't give the best life advice, man. I just do what I think's right in my heart, And I've got a wife that fucking cracks me and smacks me in the head, and goes, oi, And I respect what she says, and I everything she says to me, I take on because she's my life, she's my everything, she's my rock. I'll do anything for her. Right. He's a good channel, bro. The Shadow Band is passing me off. He's done well, getting 33 subs in 6 months. He just needs to find his niche, bro. He's multi-talented at where he's at, and he's doing his videos. He is, man. He is. I didn't really we talk a lot in text. We text each other a bit. And I said, do you want to fucking have a chat or FaceTime or what? And he goes, no. He goes, before the live, we'll come into that green room and we'll just chill for 15. And bang, straight away, we hit it off like a house on fire with us. Boom, boom, boom. You want to go live? Yeah, let's go live. Yeah, man, we two peas in a pod. But then I feel the same with Hooks, Jack, Woodsy, Jordan, all you got. we're all very similar. But that's because the way we are. It's just, we have it that way when we're growing up in Australia. And we go through these things as young men in our 20s and 30s, and then we wake up in our mid-30s and go, right, maybe that was fucking stupid. Maybe I should do this. Fuck, my kid's looking at me now. Do I want to be that role model for my kid? I don't know. Because my dad was like that. And then we come and then we meet and then, you know, we have a billy and we're like, oh, fuck. But then we go, oh, we don't agree on this. And instead of focusing on that, we don't agree on this, but we agree on these other 10. Let's talk about the other 10 things. I really like that shit, eh? Eat up. Yeah. Actually, USA have never won a war without Australia. Mate, Hooks, you're 100%, mate. From World War One to Boer War, all the way through to Afghanistan, we have stood side by side with the Americans, man, and they fucking know it and they respect us for that. I know it. I've been around them. When we're around the Americans, we're like celebrities because there's thousands of them. You go into a war zone, there's 50,000 Americans in Kandahar. I got to Kandahar Air Base and I'm like, this is like a fucking city. There's rockets coming in, blowing up. You know, this is crazy. 50,000 soldiers. We only have 25,000 in our whole army. In Afghan, we only had 800 fighters. We only had 800. And we got a whole province we're taking over. And because there's only 800 of us and there's thousands of everybody else, and we'd go somewhere, they'd just come over. Are you British? Don't fucking swear at me, bro. I'm not British. I'm fucking Australian. Like, oh, I'm Aussie. Can you say this is not enough? That's enough. Can you say throw a shrimp in the bottom? I'm fucking saying any of that shit. You know, but it's funny because you be talking to him and then like he's like, yeah, we're talking English, but we don't understand each other. Like, oh, do you want to go for a dip? I'm thinking this country knows where there's a pool. Let's go for a dip. And then he's fucking handing me his circle. It's chewing dip, chewing tobacco. I put in. I said, give us a crack then. I'll put it in there. Have you ever done chewing tobacco? Don't ever do it, bro. I was throwing up immediately. It's fucking so gross, bro. I'm an Aussie and I know how it feels. Yeah, man. Like that's right. We're all the same. You know, and you sometimes you're stuck in that game, you're like, fuck, you know, I want to be with my kids, the cops are hassling me, it's not worth this anymore, I want to fucking, bloody oath, bro. And you get onto places like this, and then we find like-minded people, like I've been messaging Jack with work, and a couple of guys have been emailing me, I've got like from that Andrew guy, Andrew Kirby, he sent me this massive, like I said, it brought a tear to my eye, mate, the shit he was saying to me. And but he was like saying, I'm up here and he's down here. And I'm like, no way, you know. Don't, you know, and his grandfather was a rat of Tobruk that lost his brothers and mates and that, you know. And then he grew up like being the Nazi bullshit and felt like he never got to apologise to his grandfather, man. I was like, your grandfather's so proud of you now, mate. It doesn't matter. Your grandfather's proud of what you're doing right now. You know, and you're not beneath me. No way, we're fucking equal. No one's better. So you walk that life, I walk that life. We end up here, and we're doing the same thing. We're doing good. We're doing good for Australia, young men. Vaughan Power King Queen, who gives a rat's ass? 23 people, 33. What time you thinking of signing off tonight? I might call you afterwards. I don't know, like, you know what I mean? Because I'm all G'd up again now. Like I'm fucking drinking coffee and then I'll go off and then I'll see Hookster or fucking Spud Lee from, you know, Wild Bull Bar.
No, you won't. I'm getting the TV.
Or Matt Chain. And I've got to go and fucking talk. And who cares if I'm up till 5? I can sleep tomorrow or... I don't even care. Like I said, I'm on an adrenaline rush and sometimes I'm like, hey babe, I might just get back on and, you know, I know Hookster's coming and I'll fucking get into a good conversation with him. You know, I'll get in good conversation with all you guys. Jack's great. Jack's asked me great questions. Dancer, if you're still there, asked me. Catherine, Davros, Jordan. Jordan's been there and Terp MMA. I just did one video and he came into me one day and he goes, bro, this is what he said to me. He goes, bro, I'm going to get you to 50 so you can go live. Then I'm going to get you to 500 so we can monetize you, man. Like, I want to get... And I was like, whoa. What are you talking about first? I don't need any money. But no, like he just come out, you know, and wanted to do that for me, man, you know. I mean, like, you know, that's fucking awesome, bro. Davros, salute. Have you seen the movie 12 Strong? I think it's called. I just watched it on the end of TV. It's in Thai with Thai subtitles. I don't think so, mate. I can't stand the shimp on the barbecue. Motherfuckers laugh out loud. Don't know why it makes me. I know. Paul Hogan, mate. Have you ever been to a party or with your family and put prawns on a barbecue though? I've always ate prawns, peeled them, dip them in those cold, and then dip them in fucking Thousand Island sauce. And how's your father? I've never thrown him on the barbie. Same hooks. It's like some Americans need to say it every time. I know. You know, and they drink, what's that fucking beer they drink that, what's the beer they drink, guys? And the Yank says, Melbourne. I physically cringe. Every movie on TV. Tight subtitles, what the fuck? Took the ears off, I know. No, it's not bad, it's not bad. It's an Australian beer that we don't drink. It's Australian beer that Foster's, that's it, Hooks, Foster's. Tell me, who do you know that's ever drank Foster's? It's horse piss. G'day, Chris, g'day. Hey, Drop. G'day, I'm glad you popped in, mate. I've seen you this morning, bro, bump some shoulders. In fact, guys, I'm going to take one because I had this thing packed about 2 hours ago and I need to have this. Because Mel's just going. Hook start. Jack, everybody. Bung on you, bro. Lovely. Lovely. I just wish I could have it straight, and I wish I could have those big fat ones, and I wish I could pull a fucking Billy. I can't even smoke a joint. I'll cough. I might join you there. If you got 'em, if you got it. If it's not your cup of tea, not your cup of tea. But if you got 'em, bro, for me, it's medicine. It really is medicine. I'm not fucking around. It's beautiful. Hey, I was my dad was locked up in Long Bay. What's that? Drop mate ahoy, yeah. My dad was locked up in Long Bay jail when Ivan Milat was going for his trials and shit. Fucking Ivan Milat. Ivan Milat. And you see what his nephew did to that young fella on his 18th birthday, and he dragged him out into that forestry and chased him in the car and killed him, that piece of shit. I have to get my hand on that kid. In the movie, there's a Chinook and it's got this long pole sticking out the front. What's that? That long pole sticking out the front is so we can refuel. Real fuel in the air. And the hooks, you going live? Yeah. I want to know that too, Jack. That's always a. Hooks, if you want it, mate, put it back up in there because you got a great channel, dude. You're doing good things, man. And you're trying to make weed normal again. You know, normal. I heard a statistic, I don't know if it's true, but they reckon there's weed 1 in every 3 houses in Australia, something like that, bro. Weed stops my PTSD nightmares, Catherine, I understand. I smoke through the night if I wake up. That's right. And would you rather do that or fucking shove a bunch of fucking pills down your throat, you know? Because I'm meant to take 600 mils of Seroquel and 200 mils of Ndap every night. But I just don't want to do it because I know it's not good for my liver and my kidneys all the time. I mean, I take it regularly to get some solid sleep. Because if I don't take it, I just have this horrible nightmare over and over. Weed stop, yeah. Thought that was the spot, probably, but not for about 1 hour from now. If you're doing that, bro, I'm there for that. Thanks, Jordan. I appreciate that, mate. It is, guys. Go and check Hookster out. He's doing good things over there, man. He's a champion. And you'll have a lot in common, trust me. Sorry, what was it? It's pissing down here on the tin roofs. I love that sound though, man. I go to have one beer at the pub first. Yep. Yeah. I wish I could just enjoy a beer, but now I look at it and I'm just like...
I want to punch him.
I look at the beer and I just go, you know, I fucked up so many times because of you. But it's not because of you, it's because of me. Jack, a good idea, Hook. But I drink Gatorade. I drink so much coffee. How much coffee do I drink, babe? Real.
We live an hour from the Nescafe factory.
Yeah, I love Nescafe, and we live an hour from in fucking Gympie is where Nescafe, and when you're driving the Gympie, man, and the golf courses and the coffee comes, ooh. Good. Mel, Jack says Mel. Pub lights shine into my windows. Oh, true. Oh, so you're right close to a pub. Well, I think if you've seen any of my video, I'm like in the middle of the bush, bro. I'm like 20 k's off the highway in the middle of nowhere, man. It's great here because they turn the lights off in the house and the Milky Way lights up real good. When we get oh shit. When we get a gov that legalizes, yeah, bro, I agree. And you know what? It'd be so beneficial. Can you imagine the tax revenue? You look at they're getting off alcohol and tobacco. Imagine throwing weed. There's probably another $1 billion that they could just. NDAP is safe to take. It was originally given to women after childbirth. I did not know that. Just made a cup of English breakfast tea, double strength. Nice. Yep. Sounds better than a beer. Yeah. I just love coffee. I drink coffee fucking 10 minutes before I go to bed. I love it. But that's all I drank in the army. Water, coffee. What else did I drink? Every now and again I'd have like a packet of electrolytes and I'll put them into my water bottles to get the electrolytes. Or suck on sugar or whatever. So you buy weed and alcohol anywhere here. But I thought Malaysia, man. I thought weed over there was like if you get caught, it's not good. But tell me if I'm wrong. I thought Taz legalised the Mary Jane. Nobody's legalised it. I think the best place to be able to live, to be around it, is South Australia and Canberra, I believe, Hooks. Would you agree? Do you mind if I subscribe to your... Do you mind if I subscribe to your page, Hookster? Yeah, subscribe, bro. Subscribe to Hookster Pugs. What are the oath? You have a lot in common. Have you ever tried Cuban coffee? I've tried a lot of coffee. I've tried Afghan coffee. I've tried, coffee in Oman, where they're coffee connoisseurs. They get up the Arabs, and it's a whole ritual, and they sit there, and it's real serious, and it's just this black coffee. I'm a sucker for Nescafe. What can I say? It's Australian. It's legal. It's legal? Oh, wow. I did not know that. I thought, and that's Phuket, right? Because I was always scared to go to Phuket and someone go, you want some, come up and drink and get some weed and buy it, and then I get done. I was always scared of that. Coffee is for jail only. I'm passionate about, whoa, what? Coffee is for jail only. I'm passionate about that. Favorite iced coffee. My favorite iced coffee is the green top dare. Green top dare. Am I from South Australia? Well, I was born in South Australia. I was born in Whyalla, but I wasn't there long. Like all my cousins and that. Like I was on a live and all my cousins from Whyalla rang me. I've still got family in Adelaide too. My uncle and auntie, and then my mum and my crazy cousins and that are in Sydney, and then my dad's family's on the Sunshine Coast. Are you from South? Yeah. Patty's dreaming. My little dog's, yeah, that's her dreaming. I make Italian coffee on the stove. I'll give that a go. What's your thoughts on Australian gun laws? Oh man, every single person has the right to carry a gun to defend their property, defend their life, defend their family. You should have a gun until you show me that you fucking can't have one, I reckon. Cheers, mate, 100. Just imagine if everyone's carrying a piece. You think that guy in Bondi is going to run around with a knife stabbing people everyone's carrying? It's not going to happen. You know what I mean? But then people say there's easy access to guns, there's going to be more gun crime. I don't know, it's a hard one. But the more gun laws you put on illegal folks, you're just tying legal arms. Every crim I know out here, I meet them and they fucking show me their guns. You know what I mean? And all the guys that are out here go, I can't get a gun license because I don't live on 40 acres. But every crim has guns. And all the guys that want to have guns, that should have guns, because they can't get them. It's fucked up. Farmers Union, iced coffee or nothing. Farmers Union. That's the white one with the writing. I'll have to give that a crack, eh? I was going to say the same iced coffee, Chris. That's good stuff. Yeah, the green top dares, man. But they've changed the bottles lately, and I looked at them and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look right. But I've been hitting the Gatorades a bit too. Oh, actually, this is what I love. I'll go and grab a quick. Oh, I'll be one sec, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. Oh, I love this stuff too. Let's grab one. Oh shit. Farmers Union, yeah. I was going to say the same iced coffee, but wouldn't old mate in Bondi have a gun instead? Hard debate. Yeah, but he's got to bring that gun out, and there's going to be 10 dudes with guns, so he'll get a shot off. And I mean, I don't know if you guys have shot pistols, but unless you're really good with shooting pistols, it's hard to hit accurately at 20 meters. Right, it really is. Okay, so he's going to pull that out with adrenaline rush, and he's going to miss, and then we're going to hear bang, and we're going to pull our guns out. And if there's just one dude who knows how to shoot, he's fucked. But yeah, you're right. He might have had a gun, but who's to say he still killed 6 people? With a gun, he might kill one, and then we'll kill him. I don't know. It's a good debate to have. I don't know. You can go. I mean, I think if you're going to have a gun, then you need to be responsible and go and train with it and shoot with it regularly, and practice it, pulling it out of you. And go through the things that you might have to go through, so you're not walking them one day like, oh fuck, it's not racked, oh fuck. You know what I mean? I think, and then that would stop it. It's a flex because we have the world's strictest gun laws. What, Australia, it's just, yeah. Afghanistan barbers are good with the clippers and scissors and cutthroat razor if you trust them. They used to get the cutthroat, and I'd go to him, mate, put that down. I don't need that. Just get the clippers. I mean, he's smiling at me, man, but at the end of the day, he's an Afghani putting a fucking razor to my, no way. In the end, I just say, look, mate, you take that out, my boy. You're not putting my boy's neck. Most likely, you get shot in Australia, it'll be the cops that do it. Yeah, not enough training. Look at the Lindt Cafe. If that was army, that guy would have been dead. The minute that sniper he said, sir, I have a headshot. Snipe. They ended up, no, we'll talk him out. Oh, we can't talk him out. Let's rush him. Now the guy pulled off a shot. The cops come in because they're not used to doing that, and their ricochets killed 2 people. It's disgusting. The army should take that. When there's a siege like that, what's what they do? That's what they do. Hooks, you're short. Shut up, dog. I'm trying to make a video. Crack me up for hours. Farm Yarn's good go to. Wish they had it in Melbourne. Random edits, Daily Red. Criminals will always be criminals. Good people need guns to protect themselves. Even if the government ban guns, criminals will find a way to... Oh, bro. I'm telling you right now. I know a lot of guys around here, and some of them are like, I don't care, Chris. I'd rather be caught with a gun than without it. I don't care. You'll go to jail again. I'm just like, okay. Where you all from? I'm from New South Wales. Hookster's from South Australia. Jack's from Newcastle. Aussie, I think you're Melbourne. Davros is Malaysia. Jordan, are you Sydney, brother? German Luger, a nice gold. German Luger. It's a trophy. Too hot for normal coffee, isn't it, Davros? I think Australian government needs to legalise gun laws. Take the risk of letting people have firearms, yeah. I mean... Hitler's, was it Hitler or Japanese emperor said the first thing you need to do, to control your nation is de-arm them. And then what happened to us? Fuck you, Jack, I can still make a hot Nescafe. Nescafe, brothers. Aha. I heard about the bikie boss in Australia getting sniped out by a dude from the Australian military. I'm not aware of that at all. I know an SAS soldier that, got out after 10 years. Oh, fuck, Apache's limping bad. You've been fucking fighting again, haven't you? He got out of the SAS and then he went and joined the rebels in Perth, and he was talking to a guy that had his phone hooked, but he was organising knocking this guy's missus off, mate. And he went to go do it, but the feds had already got there before him because they heard it, and now he's doing 20 years jail, and he's an SAS soldier, bro. Fuck, the wet season arrived. I think Mad Storm, Laconia, nothing. Melbourne, yep. Aussie, Melbourne. I'm back. Hello again. Name is Sydney, Thailand. Damn. Hooks has changed his thing. I love that mustache. Wow. Awesome. Oh, that's good stuff.
Tastes like shit.
And the block who sniped old mate at the Perth Motorplex. Oh, I'm out of the loop there. What happened at the Perth Motorplex? No, I've been there, man. I entered the burnout comp when I was living in Perth there, man. And yard and WVU. My mate had just bought it, this 308 WBU. And he's like, I've never done a burnout, bro. I'm like, fuck, mate, I've been to burnout comps all around Australia. You know, I've come second a couple of times in Toowoomba. And I said, fucking, let's go, bro. I'll fucking, you know, I'll get in there, I'll show you. And he's like, I really want to do the burnout. I said, yeah. So I took him to the industrial complex at Fremantle, mate, for a couple of nights. And he just went through sets of tyres, man. And then I took him to the Perth Motorplex, bro, and he had a great night. Ask Mel to Google real quick. Old Bud's right. A soldier sniped him. What am I? Can you just put soldier sniped Perth Motorplex? Thailand, bro, not Malaysia.
Soldier snipe.
Malaysia, that's probably I was thinking about the weed thing too, eh?
Soldier snipe. Perth. Perth what?
I worked the Alfred and Melbourne.
Perth what? Racing complex?
Yeah, he said the soldier sniped someone at the Perth, you know, where you do the burnouts and all the drags and shit. Oh, that Aussie? So when I saw International Roast in the staff room, I knew it. Oh, International Roast is disgusting. It's like powder.
Found it.
What is it? Just read a bit.
Assassination of ex-bikie boss Nick Martin in front of hundreds sent shockwaves through Perth. 3 months on. Police have arrested a former soldier
I'm just reading that thing, guys. Sorry.
with a penchant for adventure sports who they allege pulled the trigger. Patched Rebels member, typical, escort the coffin sheeters Nick Martin to Pinaroo Valley. Been to the hospital there.
Well, he failed because everyone knows about it. I know it was a soldier.
Just before 8:45 on December 12th, 2020, a single bullet tore through the air at Perth Motorplex into the city south amid raw spectators and revving engines. Zoomed across the bitumen tracks, grazing the body of a 5-year-old and hitting a former bikie rebel's
You
boss.
fat pig, you need to lose weight. I want to puke when I see your ugly fat face. Good. Bro, what's the matter? That's okay, I think. What's the matter?
Should have saved that fuck for me.
Mel gets pissed off with that. She's like, fuck, I don't even care.
Fucking crushing.
It's floor sweeping. Did that sniper dude get caught? That's what I want to know. If
Yeah, they got him.
the sniper.
Yep, 3 months after. Yeah, he's a
No.
former soldier.
Yeah, I know they're saying he's a soldier, but like, I mean, what, what the fuck was that? I'm fat and my face makes him disgusted. It's a bit rough though. Look at me. I'm not a young, handsome-looking lad. I'm a bit fucking scarred up, rough. I've got a head. What do they say? I've seen better heads at the trough. I've seen better heads on the drop meat pie. I used to pump drugs out of the LFW, left that life now. LWF, I'm hopeless with acronyms like that. Took a while, but they got him. I wonder why he just chose the Perth Motor Complex. Like, that's a really, you know, unless he's on this level and he's trying to, you know, he's trying to be in that flow state that he can do that in a crep, you know. You're not fat at all. I don't even care. Ozzy. I am a bit overweight. I stopped training hard. You know, I should probably be around 92. I'm about 105. But
Fuck.
yeah, I just went from hitting it hard to just like, fuck, mate. I just want to stop and pause and not go through all that pain, you know, and fucking drive my ego and keep this high standard that I don't need to keep. I just need to fucking protect my family now. Dad, please come home. We miss you. Got a head like a drop pie. Yeah. That was his main hangout spot. An old mate was trained sniper, paid 100K. 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 I mean, if he was a sniper, he shouldn't have got caught. But I wouldn't do it at the Perth Motorplex. I would have studied his route, followed him, maybe done it at a red light. You see America banned a fast pump action because the mass killing in Vegas. No, it was they're called bump stocks. They're trying to ban bump stocks. You're my dad. You left us 2 years ago. Who are you talking to, Hart? Are you talking to me or someone else? Don't come in here and talk shit. I'm new here, but do you think that there are veterans who have a tendency to turn to crime? Mate, maybe because they despair, they feel like that they're left out, the world doesn't understand them. And, you know, and they go and hang out with some crims. Because I can see, when I'm with my cousins, I can see we have a lot of things in common. You know, we have a lot of things in common. But what they choose to do, their violence and put their efforts into, I think is fucking weak as piss. I had the same state of mind, but I want to do it for, you know, for fucking good. I don't want to use my skills to exploit or hurt anybody. I really, you know, and I want to stop people. If I can see someone getting bullied, I can't stand that shit, you know. That's why I used to say to my cousin, you know, you need to fucking step away from this life. You got a son now. You need to focus on me and you. Fucking my mum and your mum are fucking worried every day, bro, you know. You know, and he, like, his ute got firebombed a couple of weeks back, you know, but I'm like, bro. I said, this is what they do. These fucking cowards, they come and burn your car at 2 o'clock in the morning. What the fuck is that? What are you doing? You know, my grandmother's in that fucking house. What war favourite movie? Again, I have to watch. Mate, my favourite war movie is We Were Soldiers with Mel Gibson. It's about Marines in Vietnam. It's the first time they decided to use choppers to deliver troops into battle. It's a mad movie. But, I mean, Australian movie, The Odd Angry Shot. That's a great movie. You know, and you see the SAS and they're with the cooks and they go, you know, we call the cooks fitters and turners. And they go, why is that? And he goes, because they fit it in the pots and they turn it into shit. I love the cooks. Whenever I seen the cooks in Afghan and that, bro, I fucking do whatever I could for them, bro. You know, I want pimp slapped out of it. Catherine had the pimp slap. A lot of veterans join MCs. Okay. Well, we got our own MCs, mate. I've been hit up. There's one here. What do these cunts that keep harassing me? Mate, there's a couple of MCs here. The Vietnam veterans have hit me up. I think it's the returned Iraq, Afghanistan veterans. They're all passionate, do this, and, oh, you got to come to church and do that. And I'm like, well, I don't want to do that shit, man. You know, I don't want to drive right out there and do, I don't want to do that, mate. I'd rather just fucking hang out and have a few billies, and if we want to go for a bike ride, let's go for a bike ride. I don't want to do it with a bunch of dudes and have to do this and that. And it sounds cool because I want to belong with that gang, but when I get there, I'm like, you know, this is cool, but I want to be with my family, man, and just fucking meet other people like this. I don't want to always be around those same friends because we just talk. That's all we know. We just talk about the same fucking shit. But I like talking to you guys because I know some of you are just going, holy shit, you never had this point of view before from some things, you know. And I can appreciate that when I hear stuff like, you know, the jail things and fucking crime things that I can't even relate to. You know, like I said, I've never set foot inside a criminal court judge, like, you know, that sends you to jail. I've fucked up in the army so many fucking times. Like, I mean, if I joined a bike and I employed everything I know into a biker club, like, I would change everything. I'd fucking drug test my members, for starters. I'd drug test them all. Straight up, drug test my members. I just don't even want to be in that frame of mind because they've always got beef for starters. They'll go into like Mountain Druitt, mate, and take over a housing, you know, commissioned area, man, and feed the ice into that. And I'm like, I can't get behind that. Because you need to make money, so you're doing that. And then you talk shit to all of us guys that are working, like, look, I don't want to fucking dig holes like Spaniard. I don't want to fucking dig holes or do this. What's wrong with doing that, though? What's wrong with doing that? I think that's cool, mate. I think that's cool. Did Will Smith pimp slap Chris Rock? Yeah, mate, that was ridiculous. Keep my motherfucking name out your motherfucking... Something's going crazy. As the crime rate's going up massively in Australia, with all the shooting and shit from the gang hits, we should legally be allowed to have firearms to protect ourselves. Yeah, bloody oath. I mean, that's what I said. Everyone should have the right to own a gun until you prove you shouldn't have a gun. You know what I mean? Have you watched Black Hawk Down? Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I'm very familiar with, with that mission, mate. Cookies. Laugh it loud. I don't know who Chris Rock is. Chris Rock's a comedian, and he was talking shit about Will Smith's wife. And he got fucking antsy and decided to go and sleep. If you like Aussie war movies, you should watch. Yeah, I've watched Kokoda. I've watched all of them, bro. I was a recruit instructor. I used to make my fucking recruits sit down, mate, and I used to make them watch Gallipoli. You know, I used to make them watch documentaries on how Australia's won VC in Tobruk, how they won VCs in the Somme. I made my soldiers walk down and understand how we went from the Australian Imperial Force, you know, to the Australian Defence Force and that transition. I've made my recruits sit down and I've explained and read out documentaries and documents on how the Battle of Long Tan went. Bro, I'm military history. I love it. I love it. I love it. Because it's what I am. It's what I do. And now I'm part of it. You know, I was part of the biggest campaign Australia's ever been. I was there in the beginning. 2003, bro, I was fucking in Saddam's palace, mate, when it's still smouldering. And then fucking driving into the SecDet, mate, and setting up fucking SecDet, mate, so we can look after your ambassador. You know, while we're fucking learning about vehicle-borne IEDs, and I'm on the roof setting up fucking certain equipment, and they're on another roof shooting down at us. And it was just, I was there from the beginning. I was there in 10. I was there in 2012. And then I trained soldiers to go. And then I thought, fuck this, I can train real soldiers. And I went to Kapuka and said, fuck this, I'm gonna fucking, you know, when you sign the dotted line, you're coming to me, mate, for 90 days, and I'm gonna fucking teach you to be a real soldier, what it's to be a real soldier. All the dudes that fucked on me, all the dudes I thought were really good leaders, I need to get all that information, cipher through, and be the best leader I can be. And then watch movies on the Anzacs, and understand where they get their tenacity and the way they think and why they thought that, and what that doctrine is. People say, oh, you're institutionalized. Okay, I'm institutionalized. But I'll go over, mate, I'll go over and fight for your family, brother. Because that's what I'm trying to do, and it's normal for me. It's not like I'm like, oh, look at me. I'm like, that's what I'll do that. I say to my recruits, I'll fucking die for any citizen. Unfortunately, my missus and kids know. I will die for you, you're an Australian citizen. That's why I fucking joined. That's what we do. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to be the shit. Someone's got to be the scaffolder. Someone's got to be that cunt up in the crane driver. Somebody's got to be a soldier, right? And I thought, it's a fucking tough ass job, man. It's a fucking job, and you can hang your hat up at the end of the day and go, I've fucking tried. I've put my honest and I've done hard. I'm trying to be a good example to my family, and I'm trying to do Australia proud, even though I fucked up on the piss and that. Anyway, he's more than pimp slapped. He just gave him a good crack. Fuck the bikie life. They try to own you, bro. That's why I left. Yeah, fuck, mate. See, if I was a pred, I'd change everything, mate. You know, I'd fucking tattoos off. I'd fuck uniforms off. They're just so dumb. They're just so fucking dumb. Piss test them every fucking day. You know, you can't have any fucking partners. You can't have any wife. If I was going to run a barbecue thing, I'd be the best fucking gang in fucking Australia, bro, and I'd just employ everything I've been taught. Piss test, don't have a serious relationship, do not knock her up. Women that are fucking easy and like to come and fight buckets, you are not going to fucking be with those girls, okay? I would do it, and then if you can't, get the fuck out, mate, you know? But I didn't even want to glorify that, because I don't want to do that. All my skills and that I want to do for good. Like I said, I wish I was at Bondi Junction that day. You know that guy he's there like with his family? Mate, I grabbed that fucking thing off him, mate, and fucking shoved it down his throat. I love W2 history. Yeah, World War II history, mate. It was tough, man. You know, one of my favorite battles is the last charge of Beersheba. The 10 Light Horse, got 2,000 horsemen, Australia's finest. These men are in the desert, they've run out of water. The general said, they've got a litre of water, right? And they've got to do an assault on Beersheba, which is It's the only last place in the desert for water. Have a look where it is in Africa. So last place in the desert that has water, right? And the Turks have it down hard. They've got they're dug in trenches, man. And I said, we're either going to die in the desert or what we can do. And this is what these men did. And they haven't been drinking water for days. They got their last drop of water. They tipped it into their slouch hats and they gave it to their horses. They jumped on those fucking horses and they rode. They got in a line at 2 kilometres out from Beersheba and then they rode full gallop, side by side. And it overwhelmed the Turks. They were riding that fast when they were winding the artillery guns and the mortar guns down. They couldn't bring the guns down fast enough because the horses were coming so quick, they're firing over their heads because they're at full gallop. And they were yelling, you could imagine 2,000 Australians. They're dead. They've gotten the water last of their horses. After this run, if they don't get drink, the horses are fucked. The first line of Turks in the trenches, seen them coming, not one of them's been knocked yet, and started getting out of their trenches. And the Australians, mate, as soon as they hit that first two, they jumped off, and it was fucking hand-to-hand combat. And they killed those Turks, mate. They fucking took Beersheba back, and they got to drink the water, and they got their horses to water, mate. The last charge of Beersheba, the 10-eyed horse, fucking Anzacs, heroes, hard men, real men. Men you want to look up to and be. Coffee drinkers are safe. First pug that's gold. At Michael, someone mentioned earlier about the German Luger, which is a German pistol from World War II. They're very fun to shoot regardless how I feel about the Nazis. Oh yeah. You know, the Nazis were good, mate. I've got to look at them from a soldier's point of view. When I'm dealing with like people, I've got to look at them from my, you know what I mean? Because I'm assessing, I'm fighting them. They're my adversary. And I look back in history, and Nazis, man, I fucking dig their discipline, the way they fought. They had some type of mateship, but it was different. It was a different type of thing. But still, read it, the German soldiers were scared to fight Australians. And Rommel was obsessed with them. If I was to take hell, I'd use a division of Australian infantry to take hell, and then I'd get a division of New Zealand Maoris to help keep it. If I wanted to take the world, I need 3 divisions of Australian infantry. I'll take the world. This is Rommel saying this. Thoughts on Chopper Read? He's a fucking loose. He's a psycho, absolute psychopath. I mean, his stories are good to read, you know. I mean, I read his books, but then he said, you know, don't let the truth get in the way of stories, so you don't know if he's talking shit or. Night, Chris and Mel and chat. See you in the next one. Oh, thanks, Steve. What is the time? It's midnight now, and I'll probably want to go and hang out with Hooks if he's there. G'day, us. Hope you're great. Yeah, Rez. I'm good, bro. I'm fucking been. Oh man, I've talked passion, and I think the SS soldiers got a raw deal after the war. No pensions. They were fighting for. I agree, Michael. Like I said, you know, we talk about the Germans killing 6 million Jews, and that was fucking horrible, innocent people. But America, Britain, Australia, and Russia killed about 13 innocent Germans living in Berlin. You know, it wasn't their fault that they live, you know, and their leader's a fucking maniac. And what did you write, Jack? My grandpa was a machine gunner in World War II. Salute. He actually made it home. Machine gunners didn't usually last long, but it died from mustard gas poisoning. Oh, bro. I've seen men die from that, mate. I've seen men die from nerve agents. I've seen nerve agents when I was learning about nerve. I've seen them, they tighten your muscles so quick that these men break their backs several times. Oh, my goodness, you have no idea. Hookster is, oh no, what do you mean? He was alive, was he? I want to call you too if that's cool, yeah, man, yeah. What do you mean call? I'm going to blow up. Dale! Hey, brother, thank fuck for soldiers like... and not some of the oxygen thieves that I moved while doing removals over the years. Dale Ryan. Chat. He's my best mate where I live right now. And he's a hard crim, bro. He's a hard crim. But, again, like I said to you guys, we are 2 peas in the pod. He's walked his life, I've walked my life, we're together. He still likes to do what he does. But he does it with his fucking, you know, with his family and himself. You know, and like, I'm his family, and mate, I've never had, since I've been out the army, I've never had such a little dude. You know, and we've done stuff where we've leaned on each other hard to prove that we're, you know, that we're good for each other, mate. You know, I've been there for him and he's been there for me. And his son and my daughter were together for 7 fucking years, man. But, you know, his son will always be my son. And Dale knows exactly what I think of him. He's a good man. Spud's live about it. No, he went to the pub, yeah, on the blower. Hey, Dale, if you're there, Jack Daggers, that guy you said you wanted me to come and get the comment because you wanted to try and reach out to him, bro. That's him. That's Jack who you were talking about that. Love you, brother. I love you too, man. And Dale's doing me, like, he's doing me this mad walking stick. He got me to come over here. I need to fucking size you up for this walking stick. And he's got all this marijuana. Wait till he's done it. It's going to be mad. It's going to look like a revolver with 22 rounds on the top of it, mate. And like, he's a bit of a tattoo artist, so he's using a Dremel to get it. Wait till I get it, you're going to see it. It's going to go on my fucking wall room. Dale needs a spanner. Much love, Dale.
No, he doesn't.
Dale's a hard man. I'm telling you right now. I've been off since I got out. A lot of guys, sometimes because of the army, some people try to impress you with stories and stuff, and I don't really care. I just want to know who you are. Dale's the only guy that's never talked shit, and then showed me that he's all about it, mate. I'm telling you right now. If you want to laugh, Dale, look up the Glenwood shooting. He done jail for it, so they can't get him. He shot his next door neighbour because he was a fucking cockhead, and he went to jail for it. And I was involved with that. And Glenwood shooting, if you want to laugh. Dale's probably chuckling on his fucking chair right now too, bro. Did the Afghanis modified RPG rounds and put a mortar on the end? I saw a short on someone using them in Ukraine. Yeah. Mate, when you know, like when they start doing that stuff, when you start modifying and fucking around with weapons, though, you're just introducing more failure points, you know. So a lot of it never works a lot of the time, and it's weird, you know, weird shit. You know, but yeah, they do. They're crazy. Like I said, what they can do with some fertilizer, some diesel, you know, an electric current, mate, they'll blow you to fucking kingdom come. Dale needs a spanner. Much love, Dale. Yeah, I'll give Dale a spanner. Where are you, Dale? There he is. Oi. Here you go. You type something now, Dale, and you're gonna have a little boy spanner next to your name, brother. Here he is, my best mate in Glenwood. So yesterday, I was up there today. There you go, Dale. Type something, brother. Laughing, all right? I know him, mate. He's good. Mate, he's 420 boy, you know, like straight up. I mean, Dale, we've got a lot of things in common. A lot of things in common. And I just know if I needed him, he'd be there, and if he needed me, I'm there. Oh, Dale, just write something else again. I want to see your name go blue, bro. If you're still there, brother. Just type in. Yeah. And same thing, he lives only 5 k's away from me. He owns his place, mate, and you know, we have good times. We have good times. So you've been watching Dale, that's sick, bro. I didn't know whether you nodded off or not again. He's got some oil that he makes, some THC oil. Blue Spanner Gang. There he is. No worries, Steely. There you go, bro. If you don't like someone now, Dale, you can fucking send them. But it's been pretty good. Like some dudes that come in, and people said they'll troll me and whatever, but I don't give a fuck. You can't hurt me. You can't fucking hurt me, Jesus. Like I said, just call me what you want. Just don't call me like the dinner. Just don't call me at 3 a.m. We're a bunch of tools. Catherine. That's so cool. Isn't this fucking cool, eh? Wow. And Jordan done a lot for me too. He was straight away giving me advice, mate, helping me, trying to get me in over in America and stuff, though. Jordan, you know, I appreciate you, bro. All you guys, Catherine, she's been there day one. I remember I met both of these because I was just trying to support Pato, and I was like buying memberships and fucking buying super chats, and I was like, I like this person in the chat. I'm like, yeah, Deborah's got a fucking membership. And then one time Catherine got one, I'm like, hey, and I was mad. being out the shed carving, but got too cold. Yeah, he's been, like I said, he's making me this mad walking stick. Wait till you see it. It's fucking gonna be sick. And it's fucking freezing here at the moment too. Like I'm shirtless, but I've got a fire and it's fucking pumping. At this rate, I'm calling it 3 in the morning, bro. Yeah, well, what time is it? What time is that? That 10 past 12 or 12:30?
12:08.
Huh?
12:08.
Well, it's about 12:08. Got 12 in the house. I probably want to calm down a little bit now because I'm always got the fucking blood flowing. What do you reckon, peeps? I've had a really good time, man. You brought me a membership, and then I think I was first mod on one. Yeah, giddy up. I was hoping because you can't pick them. I don't know if you've done it. If you could do it, you got to buy a membership, and it just says buy membership, and then it just goes, I think, to the most active user in the comments. I think that's how it works. I think I got 2 memberships in a row from you guys. Yeah, cool. Yeah, because I remember we were like, hey, Catherine got one, and I remember Davros got, and I was like, yeah, it's sick. I wish I could choose them because I was like, but I don't care. I just wanted to support Pato before I knew anybody, you know. And then I'm like, hang on a second, Pato's doing this with young men. I fucking think I can give this a crack. I've got all this fucking shit sitting in my head here, and you know. Same Jack. Yeah. Yeah, cool. That's awesome. And the fact that Jack and Woodsy hooked up in one of my lives, man, that feels good. And then what Catherine told me feels good. You know. Yeah. Well, 11 in the house. What's that, another 3 hours and 40? Just goes so quick. I've got all this weed and drinks in front of me, and I haven't fucking drunk any of it. I'm just... Sure, I remember wanting one, and then all of a sudden you sponsored me. Awesome, Jack Dagger, that's right. You know I was Pato's first moderator, right? I'm sure, man. Yeah. I didn't even know what a moderator was till I started following Pato, and I'm like, oh, I wonder what the blue thing is. And then one day Pato made me blue. And I was like, fuck, does he expect me to do what Jordan and Catherine and Dance does? And I'm like, oh shit, like that slipped, did he want that to go? I didn't know. Yeah, nah, I'm not a mod on Pato's live. I was surprised. He just, I meant on here. Yeah, you are if you want to be. Yeah, Jordan, I was there from the start. Yeah. I met Pato when he had, I think it was about 3,000 subs. I think we jumped on him. I'm like, okay. Because I was having a look around, you know, the Chaos Chronicle guys. I was listening to him, and I'm like, oh, okay, he's doing his thing. And I don't know, it didn't really appeal to me. You know, Spaniards, hot and cold. You know, now he's doing this kick shit, and he's drinking wine, and he's trying to tell me this is not meant to change me. This is not meant to make me feel good. As he gets in the cab and he starts talking about how good he feels. I just thought it was just funny, you know, like, I don't know, he's hot and cold with me. I reckon Spaniard and Pato would be a good fight, maybe. I don't know. That's right, that was your day one. What, with Pato? Wow. I remember seeing Davros and going, fuck, did you get that from Mr. In-Between? And I was watching Mr. In-Between again today, mate, and I was watching Davros get killed by Ray Juice-Smith, mate. Remember, he's digging his grave and they're trying to get into the fake thing with the money and it blows up. And he just grabs that 9mm and goes bang, 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 mate. Fucking good scene. I'm like, maybe you got it from that, but you said, nah, it's something else. That's right. Yeah, well, wow, I think we got up to I think I saw 30 people that one. Wasn't Pato's first live on the dock in Sydney? I wouldn't even know. Mel and I were just cruising around and bloody, and we come across, was it a live? Up and coming, 12:30. Yeah, well, I might jump off, guys, because Hookster's hooking up. I just seen a thing come up on the TV. He's going to be live at 12:30.
That fucking is.
I want to get on there, Jack, mate, and he'll put up that stream thing, and we can go. You can go. We can talk on the stream or whatever, bro. Yeah, bro. But I did meet Pato before when he was still, you know, still fucking stabbing cunts up and doing crazy shit. Wow, what the fuck? Those tornadoes. Mel just got tornadoes on the TV. Wow.
Yeah, fuck 'em up.
Jack Dago was definitely walking around, that's for sure. How many of you guys knew Hookstagram before me, or did you meet him through me? Like, I don't know. Because some people have said, oh, I know, I'll come through from Justice, and I'm like, fuck, I thought I'd come over here because of all you guys. Have a good night, brother Simon. Yeah, thanks, Dale. Cheers, bro. I'll catch up with you, man, you know. Running the mark club.
Shut up.
Nah, through you, bro. Oh, true, Jordan. Oh, really? Oh, that's awesome. What do you, have you come into Hooks' lives and that, man? He's cool as. Oh, true. And Jack too through me. What? That's awesome. Wow. You should too, Dale. If you're still there, check out that Hookstagram, bro. He just talks about some cool shit that people don't talk about. That's interesting.
He's a stoner.
Hey?
Stoner. Wow.
At 7 in the house. I think I might head, bro. I'm just gonna have a look here. I'll just read beat the chat. No, I think that's it. Okay. Alrighty, Thanks, guys and girls. I appreciate it. I've had a good time again. I really enjoy it. It puts me in that headspace sometimes. It's really cool. Kevin O'Leary, Trump or Biden?
Not my fucking
Trump or Biden? Let me see. An alpha male that wants to make the West win again, or a guy who doesn't know where he is and killed all his own troops and a bunch of people in Afghanistan and lets 10 million people come across his own border and then says Trump's evil. I don't know. Smash the like on the way up, please. Share and love. Thanks, Jordan. Thanks, guys. Again, it's been great. I'm going to sign out, so I'll see you around somewhere. Jack, I'll see you at, in Hooks, or you can ring me or whatever, bro, okay? Much love, Mel, Chris, bunch of tools. That's Catherine. Much love, Catherine. I've seen you and Mel hitting it hard today. I thought that's mad. I'm glad you hooked up on Messenger. It's good. 2 peas in a pod. Love it. All right, guys. Till then. Love you all. Signing off.